Welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. All aboard, folks! It is Saturday night, August 2nd. We're kicking off the month of August, heading into the final quarter of 2025. We're nearly there, but not quite. And I hope you guys are keeping cool indoors because this week has been a scorcher. I think I've already exaggerated enough of how hot. Well, can you really call it an exaggeration if it's true?
It's not an exaggeration. It's probably hot enough that you can just leave the bakes out there.
I saw a bunch of black dudes literally melt inside their cars. It was terrible. It was like a scene out of Terminator.
The National Weather Service.
Are we talking like venom oozing melting?
They became tar.
The National Weather Service put out a recipe for cooking lasagna in your mailbox.
Yeah.
I threw my egg on the sidewalk and it became a sunny side up and then a sunny side down. That shit burnt.
Well, welcome to the Ravens Flock, folks. I'm your host, Jose Casabona, and I'm also the host of Wrestle Rewind. And joining me on my left is the host of Los Amigos Play every Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern. Folks, give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you kindly for your patience and your time. It is once again a great joy to stand here with my fellow friends and compatriots as we bring you some joy and hopefully a little bit of entertainment. I hope that you enjoy watching this show as much as we enjoy making it for Ocelot.
Ocelot.
Liquid, stop!
Angel, you must resist the
Poor
urge
Mom.
to finger bang. It's not worth it.
Guys,
Help
guys.
the memes.
His hand is forming into a finger gun.
Boys.
Stop it. No.
The nanomachines, Joe, they can't.
Boys. Poor
Yes?
mom, though.
Yeah,
I know,
Mom.
poor mom.
man.
Mom.
Mother's Day in Metal Gear Land is terrible.
Nightmare.
Yep.
All right. Well, joining us on our far left is one of our awesome cosplayers.
Snacking to her heart's
Snacking
content.
to her heart's content, who is looking really cool in blue, who loves her mommy very much. Folks, give it up for Dragon Fang cosplay.
I had a speed run eating that piece of
Speedrun Cheeto Balls.
Yeah, no, she has no voice. So.
I have no voice, guys. I am so sorry. I
She's not
have
sorry.
been yelling at dogs all week.
But it's okay, because slowly and
What
surely,
a hell week.
your voice is coming back.
It would
Come
come back.
along.
It would come back quicker if she drank tea and had honey.
Yeah, that would help.
It's a work in progress.
a box of that tea. Why aren't you drinking any?
Because I'm very, very tired when I come home.
You can still drink.
I can actually admit I
fell asleep.
no. Okay,
playing
let
games.
me show you exactly what
Okay,
she did.
see,
She was
there's the
playing
problem.
She's playing her game. This is the controller.
Oh my God.
No joke. I look over. I'm like,
I was struggling to stay awake.
The last time I did that was when I played 15. Damn, girl.
no. And then
I'm so
like,
sorry.
Hey mom, she fell asleep again. And she's like,
that's my
she should
life
just
now.
go to bed.
You're just
Do we
dunking
gotta-
on her
we gotta
for
hook
being
an IV
tired.
drip to your throat now
Well,
just
no,
in
because
case
I
you
also
get
would have
into your
done that
neck
if I was
veins.
tired enough.
Oh,
That's
God.
true.
Because you know what I do? I just
But
curl
then
up
I
on
wake up
the
early
sofa
in
and
the
go.
morning and I can't get back
Yeah.
to sleep,
Oh,
which...
man.
And of course, folks, getting
Sorry,
us back
Dragon
on
Fang.
getting us back on track.
Back on trap.
Don't even dare.
You
Touch.
Okay, so we're on the train.
Fuck you and your don't touch me rule.
No!
Boom.
Choo
Anger.
choo.
Touch him again.
Choo, choo.
Oh my god.
Are we going off the rails on this crazy train after all?
Choo, choo.
All right,
choo,
so
choo.
join us.
You're still not on.
Can you please turn me on?
Apologize for the touch.
But he has the touch.
Sorry, there.
He has the power.
Like you mean it.
Sorry.
For,
Touching you.
without,
That's so wrong.
Consent.
attaboy.
Medieval societies had a more loose view of incest. It was
That's
considered
how
not
it
exactly
goes.
the worst thing in the history of the world, but cousins did tend
Folks,
to marry
give
for
it-
the sake of land and power.
Folks, give it up for one of our other awesome cosplayers here on my far right. It's Zayana Rose cosplay.
What the fuck, Angel?
What? I'm giving people a good
Without
historical
purple.
educational lesson about what happened back in those days.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Listen, standards were different, and if you guys wanted to produce a hair, you should have told
He
us. so we could've
literally
just walked away.
stealing my intro.
Sorry.
Stuff your face with the balls.
Yes. Give me them balls, girl.
And oh,
What?
go on.
She didn't get
You
a chance
almost
to
had me.
speak.
I almost managed to steal the intro. Damn it. You should have stopped.
Sorry.
Don't make me mute you.
I'll get you one day.
She'll do it.
Hi.
I'll let her.
Hi. Yeah, so hair is cut. And that's just the first step. Then it's gonna be bleached. I'll be blonde.
For a little bit.
And then be
For a little
purple.
while.
Because, you know, what's the best color?
Purple.
Purple.
Blue.
See?
Purple.
Purple.
Purple is best.
Blue.
Personally, I'm more of a
And
red.
you know what the
Blue
best thing
is
is?
pretty
Blue.
Boom.
Oh, it's
Purple.
over here.
Blue.
Best thing is
Purple.
purple lightsabers, bitches.
Purple lightsabers are the best.
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 I'm more of a
Best.
red guy,
Best.
but I
Best.
prefer
Best.
blue.
Best. Yes.
Best.
It is very
Yes.
bright blue, though.
All right, and of course, let's not forget
It's very bright. It's way bright.
the host of the Black Files, my tech partner for Wrestle Rewind, a man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. A man who is not afraid to be childish,
Says the guy who touches people without permission.
Mister.
That's childish of you.
Children.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Children.
Then you shouldn't. Have put the first wrong.
Children.
Local man censors another man for his opinions.
Mr. Juan Arouse.
Thank you for that fine introduction to say. Don't you ever forget them, Mister.
And
Or to ask consent. That's why I don't touch your stuff without permission.
Oh my god.
I will mute you.
People, please. We're supposed to be working together in these difficult
boys,
times.
boys, I know
Go
you're
touch each other
pretty.
later off camera when I'm not here to see it.
Boys,
Angel,
boys, you're both
how are you supposed to be
pretty.
entertained if we do it off camera?
Well, you see, Lyra is going to pull out a script and a parchment, and she's going to write the whole process. You know how back in the day,
Do you have any
medieval
idea
societies-
how much discipline it requires for K-Storm to write, let alone on parchment?
I know, but I trust her. She's like a sister to me.
Oh my god.
You know how back in the day, medieval times, when the couple newlyweds
Jose's
were
just
about
gonna
to
send
do
you
the
another
bumping,
flash drive, don't
the
worry.
family had to be together to make sure the father was the father because we didn't have paternity tests back in the day. It's like that. So basically, if you two come together into like a polymerization, it will create a third sibling.
Jose, can you get us back on track, please?
We
Angel's
call him
derailing too much.
Quasimodo.
All right, so getting away from the discussion of the Hunchback from Notre Dame, much like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens flock for the glitches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you've been doing all along, by supporting the Ravens flock, liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, sharing our content across all your social media to your friends, family, and loved ones, and everybody who may or may not have an affinity for the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything between, just like the rest of us here. And most importantly, making sure that you're subscribed, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people like a jerk, and making sure that you have the notification bell set to all alerts, not personalized, all of them, all of them, all of them. For the love of crap, make sure you have them set to all. The more folks that you can send our way, the more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers we get, and before you know it, we'll be fully self-sustaining. We'll actually be able to do this for a living. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite Motley Crue nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, I see Mario Rocha is back in the chat. How's it going, Mario Rocha? Welcome. We see your concerns here. I saw there were other people in here. What is wrong with this thing? Why is it not scrolled? There we go. Okay, hi again, guys. There's also Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21:9, and they're saying Terry Bollea. And there was another dude earlier there.
Hit refresh and it might show you the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. The chat
Let's
is
see.
doing a little
Carlos
weird right
Carlito
now.
Cabral saying, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Yes. We are going to be discussing the newest details in regards to the passing of wrestling icon Hulk Hogan, a.k.a. Terry Bollea.
Yes, I know. And what I'm about to say next is a little bit of an irony, considering we're talking about an icon who was told kids back in his day to eat their vitamins and say their prayers, brother. But this is the 21st century. It's 2025. There are many different ways for us to obtain energy for our human bodies, especially as adults. I mean, taking our vitamins and saying our prayers isn't enough.
No, we need listen. He takes
And we definitely don't want to resort to
his vitamins injectionable.
Yeah, well, while I don't,
It's called steroids.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to resort to relying on chemical agents. So instead, we'll be relying on powdered flavored agents through our partner at Glitch Energy.
Slightly less guaranteed to kill you than steroids.
Exactly. The specially formulated smart energy blend for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. It'll keep your bodies running all day long. It comes complete with 0 sugars, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 crash, and of course, 0 lag. And make sure you bookmark glitchenergy.com, the website I'm pointing to right now, so you can stay up to date for all their announcements, whether it's new flavors or special offers.
And more importantly, if you guys are looking to actually get yourself proper discounts, we've got you covered. Because if if you head to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you get a 20% discount on your total order. And you guys can see that these guys, that the folks over at Glitch have a whole smorgasbord of different flavors and stuff. For instance, the newest flavor that they came out with, which by the way, the Rocket Pop is gone, like I mentioned earlier.
Yes, he did.
But we still have the sherbet lemonade flavor by She Killa. Called the Killa Sherbet Lemonade. Yum.
Yay!
That's always nice. That's always handy.
And that's always fantastic. And another good thing about Glitch is that they're really, really nice people, because we know our target audience. They're broke-ass nerds just like us. You know, it's hard for us to...
Things are expensive.
Exactly. So we can't always afford what we want, but Glitch Energy will work with you through the Cash App Afterpay program. Go back to 4 interest-free payments from the original retail price.
And that applies to your entire order, not just the couple items that you may be getting. Also, Ben Cruz is in the chat. How's it going, Ben Cruz? How you doing? I would imagine you'd be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, but if you're not, we hope you have a good time. But yeah, 4 interest-free payments of your order if you put it in Cash App Afterpay. That way you're paying it off bit by bit instead of all at once.
And as Juan mentioned earlier, if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order, so don't delay! Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your glitch
I
now.
want to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock. Thank you very much.
Exactly, and that's how it's done, brother!
You mean that's how it's done.
How it's done, done.
Mic drop.
We
speaking of
run
things that
the
drop,
town.
As you know, about a week ago, the world was rocked not just by the loss of the legendary Ozzy Osbourne, but by the loss of the not quite so legendary, but still very important Hulk Hogan. The man who, despite the many, many flaws of his personal life, was instrumental in making one of WWE one of the biggest, most successful businesses. He was the one that pioneered the style of wrestling that turned stars into Hollywood stars. Unfortunately, it turned him into a Hollywood star.
Yes.
AKA an asshole.
You can guess how well that went after that.
Now let's be clear, guys. We're not gonna spend this whole segment shitting on him. We're also not gonna spend a whole segment praising him. But we're also not gonna ignore all the good and bad things that he's done.
He's a very 50-50 kind of person, in that you cannot deny his accomplishments, but you cannot deny that as a person, he was just not a very good man in his later years, sadly.
Precisely.
Actually, he wasn't really that good of a man during his prime either. You got to remember.
Oh, right, the union busting.
Yeah.
Not cool, man.
No, not cool at all.
When you think about it, it started when he became a Hollywood star, when he became so famous that he thought he could do whatever the hell he wanted to.
No, it was
Fame just
before
went
that.
to his
That was
head.
before that.
Really?
Yes.
But then again, he was pretty big even before that, so...
Fame just went to his head.
It went to his fame, and he didn't live for a very long time. Like, he never had anything to knock him down a peg hard enough to... Well, let's just say
Humble him?
Some lessons can only be learned by being humbled by 10-inch cock.
I'm still wrapping my mind
My
around.
fucking Iron Sheik. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I miss him too.
I'm still wrapping my mind
baby.
around the fact that the last WWE appearance by Hulk Hogan was the premiere of Monday Night Raw on Netflix
And he got
over in
booed to
California,
hell.
and he got booed vociferously out the building.
And that's what happens when you don't take off the mask outside of the arena, man.
Exactly. Nobody has done more to blur the line between the art and the artist like Hulk Hogan.
And that did not end up serving him well in his life.
Look at his contemporaries. Look at The Undertaker. You may not agree with his political opinion, but he doesn't care. He doesn't want you to force you to acknowledge The Undertaker votes for somebody. Because when he took off the hat and walked away, then the Undertaker was no more. He retired peacefully. That is just a man with his own life and his own opinions and his own family.
And whenever he does make appearances at WWE, he does it as the Undertaker.
Yes, because he's an
Difference.
actor playing a part. He understood that when the spotlights are off and the makeup is washed, the only thing that walks out of there is just an average 8-foot-tall, giant, walking tall ball of muscles.
7'1", 312 pounds.
Yeah, that's anime 8 feet, basically.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's your average 15-year-old anime pro tag.
Exactly. Listen, when the Attack on Titan walks in, he's the Titan.
That's
when
Brock
he walks
Lesnar,
out,
Angel.
he's also the Titan.
That's just Brock Lesnar.
But he's like normal Titan.
Now, make no mistake, there will be plenty of stories and lots of controversial secrets that will be revealed about Hulk Hogan in the next coming years. But tonight we do have details to discuss on the cause of his passing last week.
So,
That's right.
We've actually got the details on it pulled up by USA Today. So, and it was published yesterday. No, 2 days ago.
That's
July
right.
31st.
In an article published by USA Today by Jordan Mendoza, the headline reads, Hulk Hogan official cause of death revealed. WWE icon died of a heart attack.
Damn.
It's officially official. It was his heart just went kaput.
How come Ozzy was the one downing chocolate eclairs and fucking burritos by the dozen, but the heart attack hits this guy instead?
I know.
What the hell were you eating, Hulk?
Now, Hulk
Scientology.
That's not edible, that's dumb.
Hulk Hogan's official cause of death has been determined. The WWE icon died of acute myocardial infarction, commonly known as a heart attack, according to the Pinellas County Forensic Science Center, documents obtained by USA Today Sports. The cause of death was noted in the cremation approval summary report.
He's being cremated?
Yes.
Oh, God damn it. Now we can't donate part of his brain to science.
No, would you want to?
Do you really want to do that?
Hello, take it to the CTE Foundation over here. Like,
I know, I'm just saying, when the cyborg armies rolls out and they look like him,
no, I'm talking
What you
about
gonna do?
CTE, Angel. No, that's like the post-concussion syndrome guys.
are you ready for 24-inch
What
metal
they do is that
pythons?
they take like a cross section of your brain, and I'm sorry, I'm getting graphic and I'm getting
right, yeah,
So
let's
I
get
know
to-
what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah. They take a cross section of the brain and they use that for do cellular
Especially
analysis.
with wrestlers
Well,
and boxers and them. Yeah.
and football
Oh, yeah.
players.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We came to the conclusion that taking repeated hits to the head is bad for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
we wanted to see how bad it must have been on the Hulkster, but apparently that was not in the cards.
I guess he decided...
That doesn't work for me, brother.
All
I wish
right.
to spread my ashes on the sea, brother, so I can be part of the Nepture's kingdom.
I'm
Now-
pretty sure that's illegal.
Now, the
Wait, that's illegal.
The cause of death aligns with the initial report that Hogan died after suffering a cardiac arrest. In the documents, the center notes Hogan's death was a consequence of a history of atrial fibrillation, aka AFib. By the way, folks, personal fact about myself, in October 2021, I was diagnosed with AFib and I was rushed over to the emergency room.
Jose had to have his heart restarted, so
Yes.
so they had to turn it off and back on again.
They gave you the jumper cable treatment?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
To the balls or the nips?
The heart.
The heart.
They gave you the nipple clamps.
They gave him the Kubo. Angel.
I was literally dead for like a half a second before they restarted my heart.
Do you meet God,
So,
baby?
did you see Lucifer?
So can I be real with you guys? When I went under, it was instantaneous. The only thing I saw was a flash of white light.
Oh, you
Yeah,
too.
that's normal.
They did the same thing to me when they removed my appendix.
No,
I-
but you
there
didn't
was
get the
a-
joke.
a-
You didn't get the
a-
joke. Did you see
Same with
Lucifer?
mine.
No, I didn't see Lucifer.
Aww.
All I remember was waking up thirsty as hell.
Same. That's
Yeah.
because they had to intubate in order to keep
Yeah.
your breathing and stuff.
We should do it again. Give me a heart attack right now.
No.
All right.
No.
No.
Eat
Anyways.
a lot of cheeseburgers and
Now,
everything.
atrial fibrillation, or AFib, is a heart condition that results in an irregular and rapid heart rhythm, according to the Mayo Clinic. Hogan also had leukemia CLL, a type of cancer that affects white blood cells and bone marrow.
Fun
Yeah.
fact: it turns out that they didn't know that he had leukemia until this came out.
Kind of
So-
fucked
Isn't that
up,
really
though.
hard to
Horrible.
like
It
diagnose
is-
until
it
like
is
it's
hard.
almost too late?
It's actually really
Almost.
hard to
To
diagnose.
diagnose.
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
have to run a
almost.
lot of. You have to run a lot of tests. To do that.
Almost.
You usually have to be ready.
The current WWE superstar Roman Reigns is diagnosed with leukemia, and he announced it in 2018 publicly. He had to step away from wrestling, but now he has it under remission as of 2019.
Good.
There's
But
a-
it could come back with the snap.
Leukemia is one of those things that is insidious because it doesn't have any like obvious effects in the human body. Like, look at Hulk. Before he died, aside from his age, he looked relatively healthy. You would not know that the dude had that kind of disease that was
Unless
literally
he told you.
ravaging his fucking. He didn't
Well, I
even
mean,
know.
that's
Yeah.
the same with any kind of cancer.
Yeah.
You don't know.
like the only
Until
the
it's
only
diagnosed.
the only
Until it's
physical
too late.
the only sort of physical ailments or anything that you might suspect, like, oh hey, something's unhealthy or wrong about him, is the fact that he's moving slow and the fact that he's moving very deliberately because of him battering his body over the years in
Yeah.
pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Literally, how many hip replacements has he had?
Oh my God!
also,
Nip
old
replacement,
age too.
Yeah, no,
hip
it was
replacement,
insane.
knee
Old age
surgery,
makes
back
you
surgery.
Hip
Yeah, the moment you hit
replacements.
70, your body starts just shutting pieces of you down. It's
Well,
brutal.
no, he
Yes.
had to get hip replacement and knee surgeries done
Due to
in
his
his
career.
50s due to his career. Like, that's kind of what happens when your big finishing move is jumping up, and throwing your leg onto a guy's chest and landing on your ass.
You're
His leg
going to
drop.
damage yourself.
How did he not break his tailbone?
Yeah, I'm actually wondering.
A lot of practice.
A lot of practice.
Remember, the wrestlers have to practice for hours to perform the moves, not just for themselves, but to make sure they don't accidentally kill
Hurts,
somebody.
yeah.
Like a German suplex, if you do it wrong, it will break someone's neck in half
Yeah,
like a twig.
that thing scares
I have
me.
seen
Yeah,
that.
that's
I have
where
seen
they-
that in action, and it's
Yeah.
terrifying.
I
When you
know.
actually do it in the
Isn't
ring,
it beautiful though?
it is.
Oh,
Like,
it's
It looks
Stage.
cool, but
when you look at it in wrestling,
Yes,
you
remember
notice
when
how
it was
very
done on stage?
yes.
That scared me.
when you see it on wrestling, you notice very carefully how the moment the wrestler lifts their opponent, they move their hands up so they can grab their lower torso and the back, like this broad shoulder area. That's what hits the man.
Yep.
Because if you do a German suplex properly, they go down there head first, and horrible side effects may include death.
Yeah.
Death.
So yeah, no,
And also death.
that is the result of years of practice, and even then, you're still putting your body through very difficult, stressful, like periods of struggle. You know how the gym instructors tell you don't do anaerobic exercises very often because it will literally mess up your body?
Yep.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
wrestler's career is just anaerobic exercise, non-goddamn stop for months.
All right. Real quick before we continue, Ben Cruz is asking. By the way, where is there a super bright light behind Angel?
Oh, you
that's
see,
the,
that is the
that's our
power of
backlight.
Jesus.
That's the lamp.
That's just the lamp.
That is actually the holy decree of God's heavenly mandate telling me that I'm always right.
And Rainbow Pickle, how's it going? Welcome to the Raven.
Hello,
Swap.
Rainbow
he
Pickle.
didn't look well before his death, I think. Yeah, no, he was moving real slow, brother.
I
He was,
figure that was just age finally catching
yeah,
up to
it
him,
was,
you know,
and that's
but
just him being like, slow and fucking moving.
71 years, you 2 hip replacement surgeries?
And
2 hip,
by the way,
Yeah.
hip replacement, back, and knee surgeries.
Oh no, back surgeries
no, he
in
had
particular.
no.
They
You
do
want no?
terrible
What
things.
was it? Didn't he have the same thing that Harrison Ford got to do in the back surgery, the papaya extract surgery thing?
Oh.
I believe so. Like, I'll show you video footage.
Yeah, like okay. To explain what I'm referring to, when Harrison Ford was filming Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, he had a back injury that was so severe that they had to wheel him out on a freaking hand truck with a little mattress pad on it because he couldn't move. And what they ended up doing is saying, no, okay, no, fuck this. There's no way to continue filming with Harrison Ford in this shape. Here's what we're gonna do, Harrison. You're gonna go and take that surgery that we told you about. We're gonna continue filming everything we can around you while we continue production. And I know this surgery is like experimental, but at the same time, it's also been miraculous. It's like this weird papaya extract surgery where they actually inject exactly what it sounds like, papaya extract of some fucking kind directly into
Papaya is
your
a fruit,
bone.
isn't it?
Yes, it's a fruit.
Yeah.
Harrison
Actually-
Ford is fruity, and so is Hulk Hogan, brother.
Huh.
Yeah, they got a little bit of that, papaya extract in them. So fucking like literally
Okay.
like a week or so later, I'm urban legending on here, but like Harrison Ford recovered super quickly, and he came back at 100% and continued filming Indiana Jones at the Temple of Doom, which is overly hated in my opinion.
So,
All
would you
right, so
say
Wait,
that
Hogan had
they
the same
became
Temple of Doom.
fruit
The Temple of
gushers?
Doom is great.
Ah.
Oh my God, they are
He is
fruit
a fruit
gushers.
gusher.
All
They are
right.
fruit
Who hates
gushers.
the
welcome.
Temple of Doom? It's one of the best films in the trilogy.
Now-
mean,
I know.
it's
Well,
just-
I
people
like
have,
it.
People have
I
a
liked it.
dimmer view of that one.
All right.
Well, they
Of
can
the
shut
original
up.
three.
That
They're
was
wrong.
great.
Yes, exactly. They're wrong.
All right.
So let's continue with the Hulkster.
Yes. A spokesperson for the Pinellas County Forensic Science Center said that Hogan's death was certified by his primary care physician, and the medical examiner did not have a case into Hogan's death. Scroll down. Hogan, he died on July 24th at the age of 71. The Clearwater PD in Florida said in a statement that fire and police personnel responded to a medical call for a cardiac arrest at 9:51 a.m. Eastern in Clearwater Beach on the Gulf Coast of Florida near Tampa. The wrestling star was treated by medical personnel at his home before he was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Police said there was no foul play or suspicious activity suspected. Hogan didn't make his health issues public, as there had been speculation that he was declining. In June, E! News reported in June, like they're repeating themselves. Oh my God, get a fucking editor.
In June, E-News reported.
Oh
in
my
June-
God! Neck surgery! He had neck surgery too!
Wow.
Yeah, like Hogan had neck surgery and the procedure hadn't indeed been successful.
They have to
Okay,
replace that
but-
man like a cyborg.
Well, like actually, you know, that might have actually been the fucking straw that broke the camel's back.
Because
yeah, it's like-
stress.
Yeah.
But here's the
Hogan had
thing:
neck
we
surgery, the
can
procedure had been
we can
successful.
confirm neck surgery is stressful because someone close to us had neck surgery. That is a very, very long process.
Yeah.
And it is very stressful.
People
have to
underestimate
take
how
it day by
delicate
day.
this area of your body is. If one of these vertebrae slides out of place, you die.
Or-
There's a reason car accidents are dangerous because
or
if
you
the
become
shock,
paralyzed.
yeah, best
That's
case
what I was going to
scenario,
say. Best case
you get
scenario,
paralyzed.
Yep.
Worst
paralysis.
case scenario, the connection between this and the
It's
rest
severed.
of this ceases to
severed.
be.
And let's not forget there is the chance of throughout the surgery in like because I've had this case and I actually have a friend who unfortunately her mother is recovering and she had a trach surgery done. Like there is the possibility that with these kind of surgeries that there's a development of pneumonia as a result because you're like traumatizing the body into the body in order to fix the body, and that is going to introduce stressful shit into there, and that's going to weaken your immune
Don't
system. It's going to
forget.
make things difficult.
You're also traumatizing the body that has already gone through several other delicate surgeries, plus
the
getting
years.
on in its years, plus the lingering effects of severe steroid abuse. Like, this machine was breaking down no matter what was
Well,
going on.
also, neck surgeries, they can not be successful.
Yeah.
You will still probably have the
Yeah.
same issues.
If they're not
You-
successful, then you're gonna
Is-
be in.
You could
a
have the
lot more
greatest
pain.
doctor in the world, and there's still a chance that your body might just go, you know what, fuck you, and die.
Sadly, that's actually what ended
Yeah.
up happening with Ozzy Osbourne because he had a back surgery done. Hopefully, that was in the hopes of helping him with dealing with his Parkinson's disease, and it just made it worse.
We just saw a video clip of where he used to have like freaking broken neck and elbow.
Yeah,
and he
but-
had to get surgery done for that.
Even doctors can only do so much when you get to a point where your body is either so sick or so frail that they basically go, listen, buddy,
They
you
take
can
one look and go.
you
no.
can go under the knife or you can go under hospice for the next week. Your pick.
True.
Most people usually pick the surgery because you want to hang on to any chance that you can find, but
Mm-hmm.
sadly, after a certain point, the chances of success just exponentially decrease. It's not a matter of somebody doing something wrong as much as a matter of everything ages, everything breaks.
and if
And it's your
and
body trying to recover. Some people just can't
can
recover from that.
just like a factor of age, just a factor of like the intensity of the actual
Or if
procedure.
you have like an autoimmune disease.
Yeah, like
that prevents
leukemia.
it. Yep.
And all the
That
damage
prevents
accumulated
it.
over decades of wrestling.
Yes.
Like
Which is kind of odd because the way Hogan wrestled back in the 80s and early 90s was pretty basic.
yeah, but
Folks called him
It's
like a
still-
soft
I know.
wrestler.
anaerobic exercise.
I know.
But the man was still getting the crap beat out of him in the ring. And I gotta be honest, the fact that The Undertaker, I keep forgetting his civilian identity.
Mark Calloway.
The fact that Mark can still walk under his own power after the sheer amount of punishment he has taken in his life is a testament to the fact that man is built different.
The only thing he needed to do was have hip replacement surgery, and that was it.
So
The-
far.
Yeah,
So
so far. Like,
Well,
okay,
he's also lucky that his hip replacements went well because that can fuck you up.
Yeah.
Your
That can
body can reject
look
that.
at what happened to CM Punk.
Like-
One staph infection nearly took him out of the game completely.
Like
Don't mind
that's
you.
a staph infection.
Now,
That's-
staph infections are serious problems.
Yeah.
But when you have a career as an Olympic athlete or just as an athlete in general, anything that messes with your performance,
That could take
it
you out.
usually puts you out for good. Like
I
it's
mean,
like a
look-
horse breaking a leg in
Look
the
at
race.
all the people who play football.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even with all the padding and armory, that is still you running into people's bodies at 20 miles an hour. It's going to have horrible effects on your chins.
You're still risking injury, and by extension, you're also risking shortening your lifespan.
Don't most
And
basketball
one wrong
players end up with
move
heart
and
problems
that's
due to
it.
the constant jumping and ironic exercise they have to do?
Yeah, and also remember,
Let me see
if
here.
you tear things in here,
You're done.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you tear your Achilles tendon.
Oh,
But that,
you
You're
can't
fucked.
run again.
But that being said, while we are not going to celebrate Hulk Hogan in this segment, we do want to at the very least, send our condolences to his friends and family.
because someone still died. People
yeah,
are
I mean,
mourning. That is
People
really
are
sad.
mourning. It's still sad. It's still a shame. He was a human being. He may not have been everybody's human being, but
He was a
still
human being all the same.
Yeah, and he did make contributions that made people happy, ourselves included.
Also, he
it just
wasn't-
turned out that he was a prick.
Yeah, at least he wasn't like a psychopathic criminal that hid like people's bodies inside his basement.
And
We-
drank
Oh,
their
no.
Here's the
stuff.
thing: we actually,
Exactly.
we literally met him in person.
Yes,
Huh.
we did.
So
Remember,
did Fist Chuckle.
we lived down there for a very long time.
I met him once when I was working at the airport. He was just calm because he was annoyed actually because his Colorado flight got delayed again.
Okay, well, he was just really, 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 really loud.
Oh no,
Yes.
yeah.
He was angry about something. We don't know because we walked
We-
away very quickly.
we
Because
passed
angry
by.
man
We were-
screaming
we
now.
were- we were
Angry
passing
orange
by.
man with white hair yelling about
He
that
looked
stuff.
at me angrily, like he thought that he
Oh,
thought he
Give him the
insinuated.
full thing.
No, I was a teenager back in 2003. I was in the International Mall. Things were better back then. And then
Like the mall.
And
It
then
was
I
fun.
think Mom pointed out that Hulk Hogan was there with his family. I got a chance to meet him. He thought that I was eyeing on his daughter Brooke
Were
Hogan.
you?
No!
You sure?
Coward.
Brother.
Shut up!
No, he was angry that you were going to be taller than him.
He
I
was
did-
already taller.
Are you
Actually,
challenge-
no. At that point, Jose and Hulk Hogan were eye to eye.
Are you challenging me, brother? it's like a pit bull. If you look them in the eyes, it triggers the aggression.
Right?
What did you say to him at the end, Jose?
I forgot!
You actually did say something along the lines of, "You have a very lovely daughter."
No, he's
No!
Yes, you did, because that's what actually got him
Man,
to like.
Joe, I can't believe you rode to him on a
Remember?
horse and asked for permission to bury his daughter. That was very
No,
I
no,
don't
but
remember that.
no, but you know what? No, but you know
You're
what?
putting words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words.
You
on
weren't there.
I am recollecting how you told me back then, 22 years ago. I
Inception,
remember,
but
and
with
you
wrestlers.
were proud that you could actually see eye to eye with Hulk Hogan, and he gave you the brother stare, like, "Oh, we're gonna size up."
You got the
And-
stink eye from Hogan. Nice job, man.
And, no, Jose, take pride in that, and take pride that you managed to get a little. By the way, giggity runs away.
Angry old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, we
Angry
also.
Angry old man
Angry
yells,
orange
yells at
Florida
tall
man.
young man.
It's true. Angry Orange Florida Man. That is an
Basta
accurate
Venia,
description.
brother.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Ulysses
God.
Fartknocker. How's it going?
We also saw him several times at his little restaurant thing. Whenever we were driving by, we're like,
Hogan's-
we're like looking at. That's
Man-
Hulk Hogan right there.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. when it's
Inside at one
it's kind of
point.
weird to have a celebrity just leaving
Oh
your
man, I was
state.
gonna read off the comments.
Oh no. Yeah, you go ahead and read off the comments, but
No, because you okay. So Ulysses Fartknocker said, "I'm disappointed how Hulk was such a great piece of garbage and still such a big part of my child." Yeah,
I know,
Well,
right?
listen. I will say this: growing up, I did appreciate Hulk Hogan's work in wrestling, especially in the late '90s when he was really hot with the NWO and made bad guys look cool. But as I got older and as I learned more about Hulk Hogan, I have said goodbye to that piece of wrestling content because because Terry had exposed himself for what he really is,
an ass.
an asshole.
Also, Mr. B's in the chat. How's it going, Mr. B? Welcome to the Ravens.
Why
flock.
people don't like Hulk Hogan?
Okay.
Let's just say there's a multitude of reasons.
Okay. Being a selfish asshole throughout his career.
He purposely kicked the ladder behind him to make sure that he could get all the fame. He purposely participated in anti-union work, which basically sabotaged the prospects of other wrestlers before him trying to get better conditions to work.
Being a pervy and controlling dad to his daughter,
Wait, like, bro, come on.
and just being an awful husband.
Also, wasn't it that
Yeah.
that he didn't even see his grandkids? He didn't even want to see his grandkids.
Sadly, that is one thing that did come out that
Yeah.
at the end of his at the end of his life, he refused to make amends with his daughter Brooke Hogan.
As a result, she purposely
That's
has moved out of his
horrible.
inheritance. She
Yeah,
doesn't want any
I
of his
heard that.
infinite
Like, that's
money.
really sad.
You understand how bad your relationship has to be with your kids that they don't want your infinite money?
Infinite money. Do we like? I saw Kyle mentioned Pasta Mania here.
Listen, brother.
Do you
if
know what
can-
Pasta Mania was?
Yeah.
It was a disaster of a restaurant chain.
No.
Wait. That,
This was real.
Yeah, that's where that came
how
from.
can you fuck up pasta?
Very easily, apparently.
Apparently, very
Did they
easily.
burn
Okay,
the
as-
pasta?
As pasta fiends, this makes us sad.
Yeah.
Did they burn the pasta?
Possibly. I don't know. Maybe they
Or
I
did
did.
don't-
they overcook
I
it?
don't
How
know
did
what's
Where's
that-
the Mall of America again?
Mall of America. Where is it? In fucking. I don't fucking.
I think that's in Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
I really want to go there one day.
Same.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Because you have to
Okay.
take like 3 days to explore it.
like you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna share the link to this Pasta Mania article from 2023. I'm gonna share the link to that for you
Go
folks
ahead, because
to
I
read
actually
on
want to
your
turn
own
my
time.
attention to
Okay.
one person on YouTube right
just
now.
by looking at
but-
that, it
No.
really looks cool.
It does, but
It
give me a
does.
sec.
It's
It
promising.
looks cool.
No, everybody, just a second. So Rainbow Pickle saying, dude, just understand he tried to do better.
That's the thing, though.
No, he didn't
Kinda
try.
didn't.
He
He
didn't
kinda
try.
didn't try to.
He did not make any sincere apologies for anything he did. In fact, the last time that he apologized for
It
his
was-
racist comments. It wasn't even a public denouncement of his actions. He pretty much told the wrestlers, watch what you say in public, folks, because cameras are everywhere.
I mean-
truly, that's the lesson to learn.
Well, he was right about that, but still, come on.
And we understand that Ozzy Osbourne wasn't
oh
perfect
no,
either.
Ozzy had his
But
problems
he-
too.
But he apologized, and he tried to make himself a better person.
He, in his older age, like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try and be a better person and fucking do his credit. He did so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Parkinson's disease decided to kick him in the nuts
He
instead.
raised like 70 bats to make up for the one he devoured.
and he thought it was a rubber bat. He didn't realize it was
To be-
real
to be
until
fair,
it was
though,
too
he
late.
was high off his tits during that concert.
Yeah,
he had
true.
no idea what the hell was going on.
That was
Yeah,
a
that's true, unfortunately.
But while
Like-
I'm not gonna
like-
be the guy here who speaks ill of the dead, even if they are a terrible person, but I cannot deny the amount of like work and influence Hogan had. So while I may not like Hogan as a person for what he did, I can respect his work as an artist. His legacy is one of those things that, though tarnished, is still very damn big, and he's not gonna walk away anytime soon. What I feel bad is about the fact that he died of an illness. Because if a person dies of natural causes, that gives them a little more time to make up for themselves, you know?
It gives it
Perhaps
gives
some
them
time
dignity, I guess.
to look into himself and maybe find a different version of relating to his children. Or maybe don't, but every time somebody dies of an illness, it feels like they go out too soon, you know?
Sadly, yeah.
Understandable.
Well, and also, I mean, even for people who are not part of wrestling fans, like Sis and I, we still recognize him because of, I mean,
His fame.
He
The-
was
Yeah.
popular,
yeah.
and we're not going to deny that.
Exactly, and like, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, like we mentioned earlier, the fact that he's gone so far out of his way to meld the Hulk Hogan character into the personal interests of Terry Bollea, it's muddied up the iconography of Hulk Hogan for a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's hard to separate them, especially when we start throwing reality TV in the mixture and everything.
And I mean, we're not saying
And
that
in his
other
later
people
years,
are not
perpetuating
flawed.
so
Everyone
many
is
lies,
flawed, of
it
course.
made Hulk Hogan fans like not believe a word he
But
said.
he was the greatest bassist that the world had ever known.
And Metallica totally wanted him to be part of their band, and he
Yeah.
wrestled 400 days in a year once.
While traveling
It was
to
a- it was
Japan.
a leap
Because
year.
it was 400 days in a year, and the reason that he gave is because he flew back and forth from Los Angeles to Japan with that so many times that it
Okay,
was
that
the
does
same
kind of
day.
count. That does
Yeah.
kind of
Okay,
count.
if I-
Even then,
If I could use
there
that
was-
excuse to get more overtime, I would.
but
That,
even then,
but that does technically count because
Like-
it's a day and
Yeah.
then it's yeah.
like here's the crazy thing. Like, you can try to make that count, but even with the actual amount of times that he did that, some psychos that actually gone through his history from the time that he actually wrestled in Japan, it still wouldn't add up to 400 days.
Yeah, because everything is smaller in Japan, even the days.
Oh, god damn it.
All right,
Like,
so
That's what happens.
I'm
Also,
gonna
I
throw
see
something at you.
That's what we
Lenny
live in
in
an
the
island.
chat. How's it going,
Lenny,
Lenny?
just some balance to the conversation. Would we all be so perfect if we got famous? He was ridiculously famous. Toddlers to
Pensioners.
to
Oh, no.
pensioners.
yeah,
you know.
no, that's
There
the
is
thing.
no denying
And he
that one
also
of the
says,
reasons.
hello, gang. How's it going, Lenny? The wrestler entertained millions. I mean, the guy himself was a very flawed man. Are we all going to be perfect when we're dead? Of course not. Hulk Hogan was 71.
Oh no,
Yeah.
one could argue that his fame was one of the reasons why he became the way
Well,
he
yeah,
was.
I mean, usually if you go from boom,
to Boomer.
yeah,
To
it's
Boomer! Oh my god, he actually was a boomer. Fuck.
if you suddenly go sky high for your fame, it tends to change you
You
because then
understand.
you think that you are above everything, you're above everyone, and you can do no wrong.
And that's the kind of, like...
And you could get away with things.
That's the thing.
that's
Yeah,
the
no. For a
unfortunate
while,
part
he
of being
really
famous.
was above everybody. For a while, Hogan was. When people said wrestling back in those years, his face was the mascot. He was the
Yes, that is
Pikachu
true,
of
yes.
WWE.
Well, yeah, he was the first official WWE superstar, and he put at the time WWE on the map.
Yeah, like
Indeed.
there's no denying that the man earned his way there, but god damn it, did he go to his head very, very quickly.
Let me see. Mr. B also said, who wants their daughter getting smashed by dudes they don't like? Here's the thing. The crazy thing that actually goes back to the rant that Hulk Hogan got complained about over. And yes, we realized it was from an unsolicited sex tape that was made of him without his permission. We know, and that was skeezy on them. But the rant that he was going, I was like, oh my god, my daughter's got this hoss for this N-word guy.
Ningen.
Like, thank you for that. Like if she's gonna date a black man, can he at least be a millionaire, like a basketball star or something? Not these stupid N-words. God damn it.
Yeah,
like, he was end dropping like nobody's business.
He became my grandpa in Vietnam after the 70s.
He was worse than me
He became
as a
clip
kid.
of GTA 6 coming soon to a console near you.
When is GTA 6 coming out?
Never.
Yeah.
Let me see. Also, Vicente Guerrero was also here. Love or hate Hulk Hogan. He was a megastar and a brand name from 1984 to maybe 1993. I was more about Ultimate Warrior, but Hulkamania was huge.
He was
Yeah.
pretty huge.
Hogan is a tragedy, and his last time on camera was being booed and hated by the people who once cheered for him. He made no effort to change his ways, and now it's too late. Thank you.
Yeah, and
That's
the booing was directly because of what was going on politically.
Thank you. For those in the
And
chat
his
right
own
now who are
business.
trying to say, like, nobody's perfect,
We
sorry.
know.
We know. He had a chance to redeem himself. He had a chance to atone and apologize. He chose not to.
Yeah, in some cases, sticking to your guns all the way to the end might be somewhat detrimental to your reputation. But
Somewhat.
that, you know what? That is what he chose to do. He lived and he died the way he wanted to be. So that is on him on this case. It is unfortunate that it had to be with ruined relationships and a spotty reputation. But at the very least, his accomplishments will certainly outlive him. So, congratulations to Hulk. He became the central block of a massive pyramid that to this day is still growing.
And growing.
Not unlike lines.
Right? Fucking hell. Let me see here.
Apologize for what? Really, Mr. B?
No, apologize for. Oh wait, okay, Mr. B. Okay, he outed himself as being a racist shithead on there, and the apology that he was made to do for the rest of the WWE crowd, he didn't even try to address his racism. He didn't even try to like make any sort of effort to like, okay, I guess it's still wrong to like be a racist asshole towards black people. His apology was on the lines of, "Hey, watch what you say around other people because cameras are everywhere and you don't know who's recording."
He
That's
wasn't
more
sorry that
like
he
brushing
said-
aside.
That's
He was
brushing
sorry.
aside. That's
Actually
dismissing. It's like
apologizing.
He was mostly sorry he got caught.
exactly.
Now, mind you, we are going to be nuanced here. It was not fair for that magazine to publish that without his knowledge and consent.
Yes,
Yeah,
And he was
agreed,
100%
yes.
right in suing the living shit out of them.
He should have used his own money though. Peter Thiel's a shithead for funding it.
Ha! But still, man, let me put it this way. He could have at least done it if only to save some face.
Yeah.
Even if you don't believe it, the fact that you put the effort of at least, what was the words of Leela from Futurama? This world is not gonna get better until at least we pretend that we like each other, kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Rowling
But-
came on that one. Basically, he refused to acknowledge that he did say something wrong.
However, there is no defending Hulk Hogan because, like, I think what really just started to destroy him was when he agreed to do the reality show of Hogan Knows Best because the whole reality show just exposed his ass as a toxic person and a terrible father and a terrible husband.
Reality TV is like, it's one of those things that is not real when you get down to it, but he made it too real. You know,
He made it way too
he
real
made
for
a
him.
wrestling persona, as you said, part of his own life, and after a while, it just does it feel like he was trying to run away from his civilian self? Was he trying to become like Hulk was ever?
That's kind of what he was trying to say. That was part of his defense in the trial, in that whole lawsuit. He's like, "Oh well, Hulk Hogan's dong is bigger than what Terry Bollea might actually talk about," kind of fucking
Yep.
thing. Yeah. Oh fucking hell! Thank you, Mr. B. Fun fact: Peter Thiel's name can be scrambled into the reptile.
There was some snaky shit going down there. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
true.
All right, so
yeah, and you're not wrong about this guy. Yeah, watch what you say around others. Also, just a thought, maybe not drop hard R's like it's the 1950s.
Especially in
It
a
gets
public
easy to
conversation surrounded by people that is not in a private, like that was not a private setting. He was saying that, you know.
No,
Like,
Exactly.
listen, whatever you say behind the walls of your own house, help yourself, buddy. But in public, we got standards. We got rules. They're not always fair rules, but we gotta follow the rules because then you go online and they
doesn't
put you
even
on
try that,
YouTube,
though.
and YouTube becomes big, and then you get 1 million views, and then people find out that you were just a fat dude dancing with a lightsaber, and that can potentially destroy your entire existence.
You know what? I got nothing against the original fat dude dancing with a lightsaber. That poor kid was just trying to have fun.
I know. How dare you have fun?
all right, so
Hey,
before
Did I just catch you having fun?
Oh baby!
Now, before we move on, I just want to wrap up by saying this. In conclusion, yeah, the cause of death was really messed up, But you also have to take into account of the decades of physical trauma that he has sustained, and lots of health issues, and just the simple fact that he was just getting up old in age. The only line I'm going to leave about Hulk Hogan is this: he was a very popular and also very controversial figure with an extremely complicated legacy, and that's the nicest I'm going to say about him.
The way I'll say it is, I miss Hulk Hogan, but Terry Bollea, I can do without.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even though he doesn't want to, I'm willing to separate the art from the artist. He may have not been, mind you, he may have not been the best person. He wasn't the worst person, but he certainly could have been a better man. He was a great artist. He was a medieval warrior, but he was a brilliant scientist.
Oh my God.
And ultimately, yeah, what is there to say? Nothing at this point. All I can do is give my sincerest condolences to his family and friends, because surely, despite all his flaws, as a man and as a father and as a husband, in some way, shape, or form, he was still loved, and he will be mourned for. So all the same, even if some people might feel you don't deserve it, I hope he can rest in peace.
All right, Dragon Fang. Any final thoughts on this before we move on?
It just sucks that we had another person
I
taken
know.
away,
Right.
because it's like this week has been terrible.
It has
Right,
been
it
terrible.
was
I will
fucking-
say nothing happens, and then suddenly everything happened.
That's what you get for trying to bring that
Wait,
karma down, Angel.
Wait, it comes in threes.
No, we already had the threes.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, and then Ozzy Osbourne, and then Hulk Hogan. And
But
then,
we have two more because that was three.
you see here. Yeah, Haley Ray Stout, how's it going, Haley Ray? This is sad. Hulk Hogan should apologize for Suburban Commando. Thank you, Lenny.
But he's not his fault he was frozen today.
Bullshit! He should apologize for Santa with muscles.
I forgot he wasn't there.
Now, Zayana Rose, your final thoughts before we move on.
No, he said everything.
It's time that we turn the page. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new day.
Yes, let's move on from one Hollywood icon. Well, if you want to call it that.
One
he was
cultural
one.
icon.
He
There you
was
go.
What from one cultural icon to another.
Yeah, like I said, it's a brand new day.
So let's talk about a person who is, as opposed to Hulk Hogan, a genuinely good and kind individual who fate continually keeps shitting on repeatedly. If Hulk
Seriously.
Hogan was a flawed man who was blessed by incredible talent, riches, and fame and fortune, Peter Parker is a very good and kind man who is blessed with bullshit
The moral antithesis.
Shenanigans.
and bills.
Yeah.
Parker! Where's the damn pictures, Parker?
No.
They're already on your disc, sir.
Is this AI, Parker?
Absolutely not, sir. I don't use AI.
Parker, how do you take this shot? He's like 50 feet in the air.
Really great lens. You know, I was in the right place at the right time.
Where? A scaffolding?
I was visiting a construction tour.
Fine.
Next thing you're going to tell me you've almost nearly fell off a flagpole.
No, that was last week, sir.
All right, in an article provided by Gizmodo, published by Justin Carter,
If you ain't seen it yet, folks, bum, ba, bum.
Tom Holland just gave us a proper look at the brand new day spider suit.
I would like to take a moment to say, back in the heyday, Tom Holland, when he first started with this whole thing, said that it would be crazy if he was in his 30s and he
Oh
was
my
still
God, it was
playing.
10 years ago.
Yeah, and he claimed, I don't plan to do this forever. Can you imagine if I'm in my 30s and still playing Spider-Man? Well, guess what, motherfucker? You're in Marvel now, so we got you until you are 90.
How old is he again?
He's
How
like-
old is Tom
He's like
Holland?
36, I think.
No, he's not. That's what's his face,
Wait.
Andrew Garfield.
He's older than us?
No,
No,
he's almost
no.
as old as I am.
No, he's not that old. Hold
I think
on.
he's like Juan's age.
No, he's not my age.
Well, why don't you look him
He's
up and
actually-
find
I
out?
am looking him up.
He's 50.
You wanna know what
but-
it
He
is?
looks so
What?
young.
You guys want to know?
What?
You want to know? He's 29.
Get out of here!
Almost 30.
Wow, congratulations.
Baby.
He's
Stop
29.
complaining. You got
Baby.
you got one more year.
How
Shut up.
ironic that the moment he starts the Spider-Man movie in his 30s is the one where he's alone, with no friends, broke, no prospects,
No bitches.
Dressed in
But a new suit.
a new
but
suit,
he's-
no
homemade new
bitches,
suit.
and a bunch of weird people start rolling into his neighborhood and fucking up with the property values.
Like Frank Castle.
No, I mean that green son bitch.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So, Friday was Spider-Man Day, maybe. And to mark the occasion, Sony teased the hero's new suit for his next movie, Brand New Day. Now, Tom Holland's gone and shown the full thing. Most of it, at least. On his Instagram, the actor released a video this morning of him walking into a room, stepping into the light to display the new costume in its full glory as a new version of Michael Giacchino's Spider-Man theme plays.
We ready?
He asks to someone off screen before going off to shoot the movie. Beyond the raised webbing first shown in the teaser, the biggest change is the spider on the chest. which is bigger here than his standard suit seen in Spider-Man Homecoming
Good.
and Far From Home.
And No Way Home.
It might even be bigger than the one in his final swing suit glimpsed at the end of No Way Home.
It's probably the same one.
I mean, he made it by himself. He probably modified it, added a few touches here and there.
Yeah.
Accessorize.
Compared to Tobey Maguire's suit and Andrew Garfield's second Amazing Threads, it looks in between those in terms of size and length.
Oh my god, this is just...
I like the bigger spider symbol. I always like it. Like, big black spider is always cool.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's not copyright. There's no music on this.
A little bit. Still, we need to keep the volume low at least.
Fine. Fucking copyright studios.
They're idiots. And there's, what's-face Tom Holland. Yes, we are ready. We are so ready. We are
ready for our boy! We are ready for our
really
Spidey boy!
deep.
We want good things for our good boy!
Now,
God damn it!
speaking of Brand New Day, we've also learned on Friday the film would see the return of Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk and Michael Mando as Mac Gargan, a.k.a. the Scorpion.
By the way, we haven't seen that guy since the beginning of the first Spider-Man movie, where he shows up for like 2 minutes at the end of prison, and I genuinely thought that was a plot point they dropped, but no. Turns out that at least one member of the Sinister Six is still running around.
Literally, it's right here, Angel. The former will mark his first appearance in the Spider-Man corner of the MCU, and Gargan's been MIA since 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming. However, the MCU's last phases have been big on bringing back its surviving villains.
Ruffalo and Mando are the latest additions to the cast, which includes John Bernthal as the Punisher and Sadie Sink and Liza Colon Zayas in mysterious roles. It's still unclear how much we'll get out of Zendaya and Jacob Batalon as MJ and Ned, who lost their memories of their lives with Peter at the end of No Way Home.
Can I make a hot take?
What's up?
I hope they have minimum screen time and they don't get their memories back.
Why do you say that?
Because I want the sacrifice to stick. If
To mean
we
something.
give Peter Parker everything he wanted at the one of the best aspects one could say of the latest movie, aside from the fact that we got to see our boy Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire come back and kick ass together, is the fact that at the end of the day, even with mystic powers, Tom Holland's Spider-Man had to make a terrible decision, which is wipe everybody's memories of me. Nobody gets to know who I am, so I can keep them protected. If you take that away and you put the memories back, then you're shitting all over that. I don't want him to get those memories back.
Okay.
I want him to
Yeah, that's the
suffer
point, yeah.
and struggle
Well,
and
it's-
be in pain.
Well, not so much suffer and struggle. You know what it would be? Why not split the difference here? The losing of the memories of their lives with Peter is one thing. But who fucking says they can't create new ones?
memories.
Oh no, I'm not saying they can't. I just don't want the old ones to come back.
Oh, okay, so you're okay with them forming new memories of Peter
And
Parker
him trying
/Spider-Man
to become friends
Yeah.
with them again.
and trying to
Because he
become
still has to deal with the fact of I know so much about you already, but I can't tell you because it's gonna be weird. You know what I mean? Like one of the most difficult aspects of Peter Parker is that he deals with loss. One of the reasons why he was so attractive as a hero when he debuted is because he was just
I want him to have a lot of problems.
regular issues that you and I have: going to work, paying his bills on time, dealing with the fact that you have
Girlfriend
the
problems.
hottest girlfriend in the history of New York.
And
No,
that
seriously,
and that
MJ
relationship ended in a snap.
MJ used to be a supermodel back in the day. Like MJ was like, let me put it this way: no shade on the actresses, no shade on any of them.
Mary
They're
Jane
all very
Watson.
beautiful ladies, but not a single live action MJ has come close to how good comic book MJ looks.
There was only 2 live action MJs.
Yeah, and
Kirsten Dunst and Zendaya.
and they are both very beautiful ladies, no denying that. But they do. I'm sorry, they do not come close to comic book MJ.
I would
Comic
actually,
book MJ came out of a pin-up poster.
I mean,
okay,
yeah.
and
You know who
she's-
she looked like? You know that hot blonde lady from Baywatch?
yeah.
Pamela Anderson.
Give her red hair.
I would.
That's
I
that
was
would have been back then, yeah.
I was gonna say I would argue that the Kirsten Dunst version of MJ came close to the
Fairly close.
Yeah.
Fairly close, but not quite there yet. MJ is one of those characters that they just cannot seem to catch completely because she's genuinely too hot for real life TV. She used to be, she's a model in the comics.
Then again, what's her face? Emma Stone doing Gwen Stacy just nailed it.
Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy was fantastic.
Speaking
Almost
of, I'm suspecting that Sadie Sink is gonna play Gwen Stacy.
you think
Oh,
so?
I think so.
Okay, let me see here.
They said mysterious roles. We don't know what they are.
Honestly, somebody
Okay.
had a different report.
Sadie Sink is
She was in
from
Stranger
Things.
Yeah,
But she's also a natural redhead.
Huh.
What are you trying to say, Juan? That redheads can't be blonde?
No, I'm saying maybe she might be the new Mary
I'm
Jane.
saying
What's
there's
next?
more
Are you
than-
going to say that Dragon Fang is not allowed to have blue hair?
Who said anything about that? No one mentioned that. What's wrong with you?
But the blue
I will
mushrooms,
bite you.
though, I need them to make makeup.
What are you trying to say? That Angel is not allowed to grow facial hair?
I don't
No.
want to. It's itchy and uncomfortable.
He
and
doesn't
it gets
like
everywhere.
to.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fair enough.
I hate facial hair. It's itchy and uncomfortable, and it gets everywhere.
Like
I plan
sand.
to. Actually, I gotta be careful actually because I shaved too fast and I gave myself a sick burn all over my neck.
I hate that
But on the
feeling.
bright side, though, I have
Lame.
discovered the wonders of skincare and hydration. It feels so good, baby. It's like a velvet covering over my face.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
For exercise, I do push-ups. I can do 1,000 now.
All right, so let's go ahead and continue here. Well, there's not much else to say except this is the first official teaser for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and we hope to see more trailers as we get closer to the movie release.
Okay,
That
Liza
being
Colon
said-
Saez is an older lady. I'm guessing she's gonna play
Maybe a
some
teacher
like a teacher or someone that Peter works for.
or an agent of Sword.
Yeah.
Actually, no. She would make a decent Madam Web. We
well,
could do something.
MCU Madam Web.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
maybe. Why-
Certainly
Okay.
After
we're certainly gonna use the original Madam Web film.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
By the way-
Dakota Johnson. I'm sorry, that was a 50 Shades of dope.
There is some rumors going around that in this film, mind you, these are just rumors. Don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
There will be a fight between Spider-Man, the Hulk, and the Punisher. Which I'm sitting here going, what the hell is the Punisher supposed to be doing in this situation?
Survive.
I guess, but
Survive.
considering
That's the
that,
best thing he can fucking
considering
try
the
to do.
philosophy that the Punisher carries with him, you just know. I just know without a shadow of a doubt that he's going to throw Aunt May's death right in Peter's face.
If he knows, he
If
doesn't
he
know.
knows.
He doesn't know.
I hope he doesn't.
Point
Point
question:
Hmm.
Didn't in the comics Spider-Man get introduced the Punisher
Yeah.
because the Punisher was going after Spider-Man, thinking he was a villain of some kind?
Yeah, he managed.
Because J. Jonah Jameson's that great at publicity.
Yeah, he started doing some shit, but thankfully that ended relatively peacefully. In the most recent comics, not so much. Spider-Man and Punisher currently do not see eye to eye. Like they straight up came to blows. Well, they tried to.
Yeah.
Spider-Man kind of disassembled him, and at one point, Frank swings a punch straight at Spider, and Spidey just kind of sits there and takes it and goes, "Frank, don't do this, man," and just webs him to a car and goes, "It doesn't have to be like this." He basically tries to give him the Daredevil treatment, but Frank is not listening.
Frank is
fucking pissed.
Like here's here's the crazy thing, like because we've seen in Daredevil Born Again, which by the way,
Yeah.
love the show, highly recommend. I recommend you watch it. It's glorious. Fucking
He took
Frank
that man's fate and turned
and
it into
Matt
an apple.
Murdock. Yeah, no, they throw it in each other's faces all the fucking time.
Constantly.
But when they throw down, it's more or less even. Like
Yeah.
even though
Because
what's his
for all his
face,
skills, Matt is still human.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is...
radioactive spider blood.
Let me put it this way. There's a point in the comics where Spider-Man managed to dodge a gunshot. As the bullet was coming out of the barrel, he just moved his head.
Yeah.
He
No.
does that easily.
What was the first fight that we saw Spider-Man in the MCU here? Civil War. Yes.
Civil War.
Remember
Jose-
when Bucky swung at him with an arm with enough force to shatter concrete?
And
You got a metal arm? That is awesome, dude. And just
he is stronger than Bucky.
Bucky's face is like, excuse me,
Excuse
what
me,
in
what
the
the
goddamn
shit?
fuck? Yeah. Let's just say...
And that's when he realized this is a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah. There's a point. There is pretty clever part in that fight where you see that Captain America beats him by distracting him and using his own strength against him. At no point does Steve try to actually match forces with Spider-Man because he's going to get thrown to the ground.
and how did he beat Spidey at the end?
Distractions.
He beat, with the distraction and dropping the sky bridge for the from the terminal to the plane and keeping Spider-Man
Yeah.
stuck
Because in
stuck
the
by having to hold
one-on-one, Spidey is like people underestimate how strong he is. Like
In
even
the
if he's-
comics, when Doctor Octopus had his body for a while,
Yeah.
fucking what do you call it? He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna need to fight. Who was it? Rhino, Scorpion?
No, it was a different
Shocker.
guy. Yeah, and he punched him, and his entire jaw came off. And he goes,
And-
"Oh,
and-
shit!
And Otto Octavius is like, "Oh my
You've been holding
god!"
back this much?"
He's been holding back all this time.
Fun
Oh my
fact.
god, this is frightening. Oh
This-
shit!
This MCU version of him might be stronger than his iteration in the comics at this point, because in the comics, that scene when he lifted all those tons of rock of him, he was a grown-ass man. When he did it in the movie, he was a 15-year-old.
Yeah, it was freaking scary. And I remember when we did the review
was
of it.
terrifying.
He was terrifying because it's like, oh my god, I just remembered that's a child. That's a teenage
child.
boy.
Yes.
And he was crying for help.
But
like,
thankfully, the wise words of Robert Downey Jr. came in that basically went,
If you are nothing without the suit,
then you shouldn't have
then
it.
you shouldn't have it.
buckle up, chuckle nuts.
And
All
that's
right.
what got him to like, okay, no, Spider-Man, you're
Come on, Spider-Man.
you're
Come
still
on,
Spider-Man. Fucking, you got this. And
It also is what leads you to
Yay.
understand that, yeah, if he wanted to, he could have just killed the Vulture.
He could have literally
was
just
trying-
murdered the guy
Most times, Spider could kill most of his foes who cannot withstand
if he
the punches.
really wanted to.
Like, okay, it works like this. When Spider-Man knows that when Spider-Man stops joking, things are getting serious. When Superman finds out, when Superman finds out you can take more than one punch from him, he becomes the most disrespectful person on earth. He
But
starts
that's-
doing shit to you. He's on Dragon Ball Z.
I sent you guys a fucking video, like a little toy animation joke one time of what's his face, Shocker, coming up to Black Suit Spider-Man. It's like, oh, you're in trouble now, Spidey. I'm tearing you down. What? And without even breaking a sweat, dude, I don't have to. I'm not in the mood for this today. Go turn yourself in. Okay.
Okay, bye.
And just walks off and goes to takes a fucking mugshot. Like, no. Okay. No.
There was
It's
another one where Spider-Man was going throughout the night beating up criminals, and he was going completely silent. So everybody was shitting themselves. There was a point where he's basically playing like a horror movie monster from the point of view of I forgot what Bill was going. Spider-Man, please wait, and you just see the black shadow reflected in his eyes. And then at the end of the day,
At the end of the comic, when
at
he
the end of
gets
the comic,
home,
Spidey swings back home, takes off the mask, and goes, "Jesus, this cold is killing me."
Hang on a minute, guys. guys, I hate to break up your banter, but I got to turn to the comment right here on the
Yes,
chat.
sure, sure.
From Lenny saying, telling people who they can't mourn because he said a racist thing is ridiculous, though.
I mean, yeah, it is. You are free to mourn. Right?
you're
We're
free
not
to
gonna
mourn
judge
if you
that.
wish.
We
I was
will
simply.
not speak ill of the dead here. It's
I
over.
wish they'd bring back Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, just aged and going through a midlife crisis.
You know, the funny thing is they could do that because the Ultimate Spider-Man run, which is basically just that, is currently coming to an end and is considered to be one of the best runs so far. And it's literally Peter going through a midlife crisis and feeling like, what is missing from my life? And then he gets a spider by mail with a note from Tony going, listen, some evil son of a bitch has rewritten reality to basically make it so many heroes don't exist. I'm trying to get them back, but you're one of the few ones that's still around. I'm not going to force you to quit your life, but I'm going to ask you, do you want to keep living the life you have right now? Or do you want to make a difference? And the final page of the first volume of the comic is Spider-Man standing on top of the building as the light breaks through the clouds and shines on him.
I remember that. It was
so
beautiful.
good.
It was so
And
fucking good. But it's
so
like,
far
no,
the run has
and
been
it's
solid.
like, I'm giving you the choice. I'm not gonna force this on you. I understand that you're finally fucking happy and you're living a normal life, and that's good for you. But the world needs Spider-Man. If you do this, go ahead and unlock the little vial. Let the spider bite you.
Yep.
Fucking thing. Let me see. Lenny also said here, Mick Foley said it best, an imperfect man, but arguably his cultural impact to pro wrestling can't be denied.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well said, Jose, says Ulysses Fartnack. Well, this is extreme. He's sort of the Bill Cosby of wrestling, in the sense of the man and the character, they're complete opposites.
Well,
We
the
said
bright
Guerrero-
side, he didn't commit the same crimes Bill Cosby committed. So
Yeah, seriously.
No.
At least you were not the worst person in the world, buddy.
Let me see here. Yeah, Spider-Man. Everybody gets one. Mr. B. Sherlock Holmes 3 would be better, in my opinion. Yeah, I miss that Robert Downey Jr.
I
and Jude
wouldn't
Law.
mind a third Sherlock Holmes movie, to be
Oh
honest.
God, Spider-Man and Punisher shenanigans. Punisher, fuck yeah.
Punisher.
Oh, John Bernthal's gonna have fun.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna be running for dear fucking life.
You know,
if
I
the
used to
Hulk
know
doesn't
another guy in Red who was just as naive and idealistic as
No,
you.
there's all still running around the same shit. Remember, Angel Born Again.
I know.
Let's see. He doesn't know that we know. He knows we know.
You
You
know?
I know.
I know.
I know.
To be
Here's
fair,
the
though-
idea. Punisher, but he goes after child sex traffickers.
Yes,
Seriously,
actually, no. The idea is that introducing Punisher, like bringing his brand of justice to somebody who's like,
Oh, thank you for another theory there, Kyle Canada. What if
Huh.
Sadie Sink plays the Black Cat?
I mean,
Felicia.
I wouldn't say
Felicia
no,
Hardy.
but they get,
Either Felicia Hardy or Gwen Stacy.
but given the white hair, that's the case.
Hey!
It's a
Dr.
classic. Come
Octopus.
on.
Yeah, exactly, Ulysses. Thank you for that. Spider-Man doesn't have the bloodlust Punisher does. Yeah, well,
No,
yeah, no.
Spider-Man doesn't get bloodthirsty. He gets angry. Punisher is just continually, perpetually angry.
Mr. B, that's not how this shit works. Regarding Black Panther, but that's not what's important.
Not today.
Let's see here. Live action Spider-Verse is what No Way Home should have been. Probably, yeah. Let me see here. He gets MJ pregnant and she nags him about spending too much time crime fighting, so he stops and the city goes to hell. Then MJ says, go get him, Tiger, but he gets wrecked and has to train like Rocky.
You are describing the Ultimate Run of Spider-Man, except for the pregnancy.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Like in the Ultimate Run, his wife and his daughter all around, and he actually has he actually explains to them what happened, and it's a very like surprisingly mature discussion, and it ends with her telling him, "Go get him, Tiger." You are describing what's happening. Go read Ultimate Spider-Man.
You basically just read Ultimate Spider-Man to yourself.
Also, what's his name? Harry's the Green Goblin, but it's okay though. He's a good guy this time.
Oh, okay.
This time?
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah.
Because
Sometimes he's been bad Green Goblin.
Yeah. Also, in a somewhat tragic twist,
sort of like Spider-Man 3, he's a good Goblin.
Iron Man points out that I reached out to other heroes, but many of them actually prefer this reality, and they don't want to go back to the cape. Because you gotta understand, some of them, like, if you gave Jessica Jones the chance to live any life better than this one,
would
she'll
she
not take it? Yeah, like,
she'll take
it.
The shit she's gone through is understandably so. But honestly, go read Ultimate Spider-Man. You will not be disappointed.
Yes, and whatever you do, whatever you do when it comes to video games, do not subscribe to anything from Sony
or Tencent.
Yeah, they hate
or
pants.
Tencent.
Yeah, well, Sony says fuck pants, but that's not what's important.
Tencent said, "Are those your pants?
They're my pants.
These are my pants now."
They're my
I thought I
pants.
came up with that all by myself. Dang. Sorry, Mr. B. Nope, it looks like you inadvertently struck on the exact plot of Ultimate Spider-Man right now.
It is a pretty good plot because it actually allows Peter Parker to grow and live a life beyond being stuck as an eternally broke college student for the rest of his fucking 20 years. God damn it, Marvel, what is wrong with you?
It's called evolving. It's called consequences in character.
Do you guys know that, like, fucking Superman has evolved as a character as the years go by? Like, you know what he's doing right now?
What's he doing?
Okay.
He's married with Lois. They have 2 kids.
Yay!
And he and Jimmy are going on a double date because we turned Shriek into a good person.
Yay!
Because Jimmy's got that Riz.
Oh my god, what is...
Sucks to be Supergirl.
What is up with Jimmy Olsen all of a sudden being a Riz master?
Oh no, he's always been like this. In the other comics, he almost always has like a different love interest. He's just...
Well, I know that he always has like a different date with different girls and stuff, but not like ultimately like this little chatling of a scrawny
it happened
dude.
after he became friends with the other... Okay, so there's this guy on like the office, like one of the members of the Daily Bugle, Planet, who is like basically he's like the comic sitcom arch nemesis.
Oh,
I forgot his name. He used to be a football player who went into journals, and he's basically what you expect to be of a comic book nemesis. You know, he's loud, he's boisterous, he has a lot of relationships, but he can't seem to keep them. He likes to hit on all the ladies in the office, only to get turned down, and he plays terrible pranks on everybody.
Okay, so he's the office jerk.
Yeah, he's the office jerk, and despite his jerk ass in the door, he's not a bad person. He and Clark go bowling on Sundays, and apparently he just became friends with Jimmy, and they just had like some very powerful heart-to-hearts. And Jimmy learned from him, and this ended in Jimmy basically developing such awesome romantic senses that he managed to turn Shriek good. And now, like, Superman is just having this beautiful family life with Lois while saving the world every other day. And apparently, Superman likes to fuck with Lois on the worst way by embarrassing the shit out of her. When she has yoga class in the park, he goes to yoga class and he dresses like you expect
Clark Kent to dress.
He has
with the most awkward
shiny
bulky
black shorts and this huge red sweater that says Smallville.
Oh my god!
And he's wearing a headband like he's about to start doing aerobics.
Like he's about to start doing jazzercise aerobic shit.
Honey, I'm here. Am I late? And she's like, "Oh my god, Clark, I hate you so much."
All right, Angel, please get to video gaming news.
But no, like we need to get to this. Actually, we need to thank Dragon Fang for this one
Thank you
because
for
you
letting
brought
us know.
this up and like, okay, this is some
How
bullshit,
I found this.
So-
How I found this was on my reels.
and it's bullshit.
Horizon
shenanigans.
is like the avatar of Sony video games in that it makes a lot of money, but it doesn't seem to have any actual cultural impact in the history of the world in of itself. It just kind of shows up, makes money, and leaves. So after the most recent season,
Rude, because I actually like the series.
I mean, I'm happy you do,
I mean,
but you are one
he's
person,
not wrong though.
and you don't hear people talking about this.
That's also because it came
What?
out like quite a while ago.
You know I'm
though.
right.
Oh yeah.
But
So-
point in case is, after the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, people kind of thought that was the end of it. Aside from an upcoming Lego title, there have been no other news of the upcoming Forbidden West. Unfortunately, somebody decided that instead of making Forbidden West, they were going to make Forbidden East. Because we are getting another game from Tencent, yes, that Tencent, that has so many similarities to Horizon that Sony is going to sue them over it.
All right, so in this article brought to us by TechNode, written on Thursday, July 31st by Jesse Wu, headline reads, Sony sues Tencent over alleged plagiarism, accuses Light of Motiram of copying the Horizon series.
That poster looks almost exactly like the Horizon poster.
It does!
Exactly.
Guys.
This is why people thought this was a sequel.
Guys, this is a little too blatant.
This is why people thought it was another sequel, and then they read into it and went,
Wait,
what?
this is
Basically,
thing?
this is an example of, hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, but just make sure it's not too, it's not exact.
It's the
Yeah,
exact
I
same.
got you, bro. It's the exact same fucking thing.
The only thing that they replace is that the fact that the main character is now an Asian girl. That's it.
But still redhead.
It's basically
A redhead Asian girl. What
But
the fuck?
still redhead.
Instead of her
that
being
wields a bow.
This
Oh my
week,
God.
a major legal dispute shook the
Dear
gaming
God.
industry as Sony filed a lawsuit in the U.S. federal court in California accusing Tencent's new game Light of Motiram of copying elements of its flagship Horizon franchise. Sony is seeking an injunction and substantial damages according to the court filing.
Look at that. Look
Yeah.
at that
Okay.
poster. Compare it to
Light of
Horizon.
Motiram, Horizon Zero Dawn.
The font of the text has barely changed.
It's almost identical! What is wrong with you?
It looks super similar, yeah.
Now, on one hand, Sony doesn't have ownership over the concepts of machine animals, post-apocalypse things, or people with bows. But come on, guys.
But come the fuck on. Put a little
And
effort.
some people
Jose,
said the
Oh my
gameplay-
goodness, I'm seeing double.
They are the same picture.
Some people
4
said
pictures.
that the gameplay was almost mirror.
Of course
copy.
it is.
Oh my fucking
No,
God.
so, wow, they could have at least done something. They could have made something different, like a turn-based RPG or some shit. Like. By the way, congratulations to the team of Expedition 33, Small Deviation, for their incredible success in their
Go back
game.
up and look at it.
And they're basically saying we're keeping the team the same size.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Send me the link to that so I can put it in the chat. Look,
It's copy
listen.
paste.
It's basically the same picture.
It's exactly the same fucking picture. Okay, Ziana found like this signature photo from the Horizon series that looks exactly like that, and we're just gonna let you guys fucking see for yourselves, so you can actually freaking see the similarities, because I know that they're not that prevalent when you compare this shot of Light of Motiram to Horizon Zero Dawn in this particular poster, but. When we actually get it sent over here, where'd it go, Ziana? Did you send it already?
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, it's a photo. Stop it! Stop it!
You see what I mean? It doesn't notify you.
There. Open.
Messenger's been really crappy lately.
Okay.
Thank you.
I said
Glad
open.
I'm not going
Yeah, look at
crazy.
that.
Okay.
It's not quite the same thing, but the shot
It's
composition is
near
basically
identical!
step by
It's
step.
way too similar.
Okay.
The shot composition
This
is...
is
beat
from
by beat.
Horizon.
Yeah?
Here is Light of Motiram. Horizon. Motiram.
Also, that,
Horizon. Motiram.
you also see the bird right there
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
on the other one.
And Motiram.
Yeah, there is a bird,
Yeah.
a mechanical
In
bird
Forbidden
in
West.
both games.
Yeah.
It looks different, but same.
It's the same,
Same,
But
but different.
but still same. Oh my fucking God! How dare you make me quote the
It is
interview?
that bad. It is
You're
that.
welcome.
Let me put it
I
this
hate you.
way: if it wasn't for the fact that I'm like nearsighted from this distance, the silhouette of the main character is the exact same person.
Yeah.
Like, why does Aloy have a partner now? What is this?
Yeah,
Oh, she had
That's
one
why
before.
everyone
No, what-
was so confused.
The tiny
over
little
this.
robot.
Yeah, like what?
I mean, to be fair though, in the second and the first games, she could briefly control machines to work for her.
Yep. I
So-
like that mechanic. It was fun.
Honestly, the most unrealistic thing about that game is the fact that the machines look so clean and shiny. Not a bit of rust or wear and tear because nanomachines or some shit. Sony
actually-
is asking the court to order Tencent to pay unspecified damages, like stop stealing my shit,
Like infinity money dollars.
and to issue an injunction to prevent further infringement of his intellectual property. The case is being heard in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California under case number 325-CV06275. The complaint states that the Light of Motingham is a
sorry about that.
slavish clone
The slavish clone.
of the Horizon series. In key aspect, I mean, slave just means robot.
I mean,
In key aspects such as mechanical creature design, protagonist setup, visual style, and promotion materials. Both games are set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun with mechanical creatures where human civilization has regressed to tribal society. Both protagonists are red-haired women equipped with a similar ear-mounted scanning devices.
Oh.
You even get into the scanner?
Yeah.
oh my
No,
God!
you have no idea. The ear-mounted scanning thing is integral to the plot.
Yes,
Yeah.
because she's the only one that can interact
This
with
is
the
literally
machine.
copy-paste.
Copy paste.
Okay, no. This is, guys, this This is like you are copy pasting. You want to do a self insert. You're like, I'm gonna make an OC. Copy paste.
Yeah.
That's my OC.
This is the picture of Goku with green hair.
Oh no!
No!
Isn't that just Broly though?
Okay, first off,
You shut the fuck up.
shut the fuck up. Shut up forever.
Eat my ass!
Wait, no, I just realized we had the Tree of Might movie, and the main character was basically evil Goku. His name was Turtles.
Turles.
Okay.
Yep.
Did they have a
I kind of want to know what the fruit tasted like, because he gave me this big juicy crunch when he bit into it.
No, right?
Anyway,
Jesus
the
Christ.
filing also accuses Tencent of copying the movement patterns and environmental yeah, that's because every game is the fucking same now. A title font, color scheme, and cinematic language using live and multi-response visuals are allegedly deliberately mimicking the visual identity of Horizon. The case has been accepted by the US district because even the judges who don't play video games look at that shit and went,
Okay, this
"Excuse
is
me."
exactly the fucking same. What the hell's wrong with you? people?
Tencent has not yet issued a public response, but I'm pretty sure they're going to
Okay,
kill
look.
everybody.
Look at this.
Here's a factual screenshot of the filing. The Horizon franchise and promotional material for Light of Materium.
Yeah, she looks Asian.
Aloy?
And that's the
Look at
difference.
the
Non-Aloy.
Look at the clothing. Too.
She looks like a younger version.
Yeah, she looks like a younger Asian Aloy.
Oh my god!
I need to get it closer.
What the hell?
Same,
Look at the clothing.
But
though.
different.
Wow.
but still
Wow.
same. Okay, that didn't make it
Keep
better.
scrolling down. I want to go see the machines. Look at that.
It's just the Light of Materium one has
It's the
freaking
same
Hey,
model.
look at
has a
Zoids.
couple of Tron lines
I
in
just
it.
realized what I'm looking at.
What are you looking at?
Zoids.
Monster Hunter Frontiers.
Ah!
Same design, we just put a bunch of spikes and shit everywhere.
And some Tron lines.
And yes, there is one that has front lines. It's
Oh
horrible.
my
I
god.
never wanna fight that
Context.
fucking thing.
This lawsuit is not Tencent's first copyright dispute. Previously, NetEase's Eggy Party creator accused Tencent's Dreamstar of copying its map, and South Korea's Nexon sued Tencent's QQ Tang for allegedly plagiarizing Crazy Arcade.
In 2024, the Edgy Party accusation sparked online debate, but no legal outcome has been made public, and the matter is believed to have been resolved privately or remains undisclosed. Regarding the 2006 lawsuit filed by Nexon, the court ultimately ruled that the claim was not valid, and Tencent won the case. Last month, however, some reports indicated that Tencent was considering $15 billion acquisition of Nexon. Really? Tencent later denied the report, saying that there were no acquisition plans or negotiations. So yeah,
This is
this
fucking
is not the first time
gross.
they've done this. This is the most blatant time they've done this.
This is fucking nasty. Okay, and you know, I like these guys over here at TechNode. This is a nice website. Let's try and keep them in our rotation for
They seem to know what they're talking
for
about.
for stuff in
Yeah.
the future. Okay. Oh my god, that was disgusting. That was
told you.
gross.
I told you.
Oh my god,
The worst part is
Dragon
that they
Fang, thank you
couldn't
for
bother
that.
to even
Yes.
check
Okay,
the
I'm
thing.
watching the demo thing. Why is it that you can build stuff in here?
Oh god, no.
I'll tell you why. Because it's modern gaming, and you can build, and building has
Okay,
become
we
really-
are not reading all
Literally,
this.
literally,
Yeah,
you are making.
of course
stuff.
they added it. It's a Chinese game.
I'm trying to find the mechanical
Yeah.
thing.
Speaking of mechanical things, a small blurb, not actual part of the articles.
Wait.
People are not very satisfied with what they've seen on the new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F.
How come?
For starters, it has
F for fail.
F for press F in chat, I guess. Basically, too much emphasis on combat. The main character now is doing dodging and rolling and jumping, and there's a stamina bar and finishing moves, and the game outright tells you your objectives instead of letting you explore, which it feels very handholdy. People don't like the fact that Silent Hill F is taking cues from the Souls franchise now for some reason.
Well, I guess they're trying to say like, oh, well, we should make it more challenging. We should make it more Souls-like.
No, the whole point of Silent Hill is that you should avoid
We're gonna make
combat.
Silent Hills the Dark Souls of Silent Hill.
The Silent Souls of Hills.
You see, piece of advice here, Konami. Do yourselves a favor. Take that pachinko money, grind it into dust. Take that dust and mix it into a saline solution. Take that saline solution, mix it in with freshly ground Arabica coffee beans. Now take that freshly ground Arabica coffee beans mixed with the money that you made off of pachinko in a saline solution. Put it in an enema, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up your candy asses, because that's what you get for being idiots 10 years ago and getting rid of Hidden Kojimbo when he gave you Silent Hills, you morons!
We could have something great.
We could have had Norman Reedus in Silent Hills, but you didn't do it because you're cowards!
Yeah.
Idiots!
So anyway, what we're
You
gonna
know
do
what?
now.
Thank
it's
you.
gonna be
You
worse.
gave us Death Stranding.
All right, but let's
You know
go
what
ahead.
You know what the ironic thing is, though?
What is it?
Of all the main characters who have the ability to fight, this should be the worst one because the main character of Silent Hill F is a helpless little schoolgirl. She should not be swinging a pipe like a professional baseball player. I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Maybe she's like a softball or a tetherball player or
Oh,
something.
please. It's Japan. They don't play things.
Okay, what's the name of the girl from Silent Hill 3? Fucking
Heather?
Heather, thank you. Like, she's still a teenager.
Yeah.
She's not like a
Oh, no. She's like in her early 20s.
Oh, she's early,
Heather
even
is
better.
like-
Okay, she's an
Heather
actual
is
adult.
like 20,
Thank God.
and she's growing into adulthood, which is why the Silent Hill in her like world has all these weird Freudian imagery, like very
Imagery.
very sexual.
Lots of
Freudian
schlongs.
imagery.
I mean,
Oh no! Like one of the monsters she fights is literally it's
giant
It's a
dong.
penis.
It's a dong.
It's a giant purple worm with a sideways split open head that shows a row of teeth,
It's a ding dong.
square teeth.
It's
Hey, Joe, I'm about to eat dinner, bro. Don't put that image in my head.
Do you know the bad guy was trying to put Satan in her womb?
gross.
Gross.
Hey
All
guys,
right.
Hold on, what's
people
up?
are calling
The
really quick, the light of Motorom,
Motorom.
a Horizon mod for Ark.
Fuck.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
wait.
So moving on to the next piece of news. Hey, folks, how do we feel about price inflation?
It sucks.
How about
It's
some
a
more?
trap.
Would you like some more?
Would you like some
No.
more? Well,
Yes.
too bad. You're getting more.
As you know, Nintendo released the Switch 2, which has become a spectacular success, proving that
Despite itself.
despite that, in spite of all the complaining, even people that claim weren't going to buy one bought one, which means that the public is just as guilty as the corporations for this results. So Nintendo has decided, hey, I already screwed over everybody, why not do it a little harder? And according to Polygon, Nintendo is now raising the prices on just about everything, including the original Nintendo Switch.
Of course they
Why?
Because fuck you,
course
that's
they
why.
are.
Because fuck us.
Well, did I just catch you having fun?
By Patricia Hernandez yesterday, August 1st.
Did I just catch you having fun?
Wait, what?
No slaps. Here's a bill. I'm charging you for the slap. So, Mr.
All right,
Hernandez,
scroll down,
thank
Juan.
you for letting us know. Scroll
Oh,
down.
God.
In the wake of announcing that the Switch has hit a new sales millstone, whatever,
Milestone.
Nintendo says that the price of the Switch and many of its accessories will now change in the United States based on market conditions, i.e., however the hell we feel like it. Nintendo is not saying what exactly those pricing changes are, but they are going into effect on August the 3rd.
Tomorrow!
Tomorrow!
I hate you tomorrow! You're only a day away. God damn it.
This is on top of the previous increase in price for the Switch 2 accessories announced earlier this year.
Oh my.
And there you have it, folks. It was never the tariffs.
It was
It's just Nintendo
no-
being greedy fucks.
You thought that this was the end of the price increases?
No, this was only the beginning.
Did I catch you having hope about our economy? Ow, my games!
Guys, but didn't you know this is just the first step?
Yeah.
Look, there's an extra button. Who's gonna press it?
Hey,
Hey,
wants
guys.
to press the button?
Look at the goals.
Press it again.
Look at the goalpost.
Press it again.
I wonder what happens if I just take it with me and run away now.
Oh my god.
You can expect pricing adjustments for some of the Switch accessories, including controllers and amiibos. The list
Oh
also
my God,
includes
the amiibos.
every console in the Switch family, OLED model, Nintendo Switch Lite, and the accessories. Sorry to everyone who was holding out for buying Nintendo's alarm or clock.
Switch
Switch
2.
2 will remain unaffected. Of course it will. People are already buying it. They don't need to do anything. But it's already the priciest console that Nintendo has ever released. The Japanese company also announced that the follow-up console's accessories would see price hikes earlier this year before it was released. Rich for information and clarification on Nintendo's planned price increases, Nintendo of America said, the adjusted pricing will be effective on August the 3rd, 2025. Pricing information for United States consumers will be found at this website.
Okay. Let's fucking see what they say here. And Nintendo. What the fuck?
Banana.
Nintendo.com/US stores. Okay. So, hardware. Get down.
Banana. No explanation.
No explanation.
Where?
Let me just take a look in the hardware. Maybe we can see it. in
Maybe
there.
we won't see the change until tomorrow, though.
Oh yeah, that's right. It won't. Yeah,
It doesn't
tomorrow.
kick in until
Oh,
tomorrow.
hey, the Switch 2 is even more expensive. It's not $450.
It's
$499.
$500.
Gross.
That's if you have Mario. No, it's $449, $450.
And then I realized that wasn't Nintendo. That was an ancient giant monster from the Neolithic era. And I was like, God damn it,
damn it, Optimus
Miyamoto!
Prime.
I ain't got $450.
That's just gross.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
it's
get
pretty
back
sick.
to the
The
article.
problem is, Nintendo will just keep getting away with this because look how much the Switch 2 sold. Like,
Here's
they have proof they can get away with it.
here's what.
Here's the breakdown of the price
At
increase
least
here.
one U.S. retailer may have outed those prices early, however. On Friday, Target temporarily adjusted pricing on all original Switch models, including the OG Switch going from $299 to $339.99, going up for the Switch Lite going from $199.99 to $229.99, and the Switch OLED version up from $349.99 to $399.99.
Disgusting.
Unfucking believable.
Also-
$100 for controllers.
Also, this is your casual reminder from the Ravens flock: do not shop at Target.
Target's pricing also indicated a $5 bump from the controllers themselves. So there you have it.
Oh my God!
They
shoot
won.
me.
They won, so they know they can do whatever they want to. So why not hike up the price of everything, even the old stuff? Who gives
No.
a shit?
I give a shit.
They don't.
I do. It's
Yeah,
called
no.
having standards. God fucking damn it!
Yeah, no, like Nintendo has basically decided, like I told you, the Nintendo Switch 2 was a test, and the fact that the pre-orders sold out
People
within,
jump on it.
yeah, the fact that after countless videos of complaining, you know what? I'm gonna take this up to you, Murahar. You fucked up. You complained for like 3 videos about the Switch 2, and you were one of the first people who
No,
bought it.
guys, gals me with a heart, and I guess, oops, I changed my mind.
God damn it, Murahar.
Way to betray your principles, asshole.
What a
Jose, we
beautiful
all betray our
princess.
principles at some degree or another. He's
Yeah.
doing it for science, unfortunately.
But yeah,
he had
basi-
to. He had to get a hold of a Switch 2 in order to do the review
he
properly.
had to. Yeah, that's what they all said. You don't understand. I had to taste these drugs to know how bad they are for the children.
Angel, you can't play with a piece of computer hardware without physically having it.
Oh, please.
It's
He installed Linux. He could rebuild one from scratch.
Anyone, if you've got enough Linux, can rebuild one from scratch. It's called a Steam Deck.
No, I
but
mean, he
that's
could
not the
just build
point.
the Switch.
All right. But you know what? Let me break it up right now. Juan does have a point. Unless Mudahar is accused of killing people, we're not going to hold his feet
Yeah,
to
he's
the
not
fire.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Mudahar, I can't believe you killed all those people. There, I accused him. Now what?
Jose, Angel, what the fuck?
You're welcome.
No.
But yeah, no, unfortunately, the fact that the pre-orders for the Switch 2 sold out within 24 hours, it means they won. The fact that it got that far, that fast, that quickly, it means that it's not like Twitter is not a real place. It's that for every person who says, I'm not going to buy this, there's 1,000 more consumers that will turn over, splay their wallet's asshole into the ground, and spew bills like the world's most beautiful green goatsy.
Actually, I
What?
wonder
Oh my
how
God.
many of those were scalpers.
We don't know.
Oh
but
God,
it does-
you're right. The
Enough.
fucking scalper
Yeah.
market.
Enough.
Enough.
Fucking bullshit.
Well,
But,
that's the thing. Could that have artificially inflated?
Well, it's not an artificial inflation because they still bought the machine.
No, but I mean actual consumers who bought them.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But
But-
they still bought enough. Like, it is the most
It's
successful
sold
console.
out.
And it also
That's
exposed
something.
how much the corpos they understand,
They're-
and
they're-
they know their
What-
customers.
there's
They
only
know
so
their
many
target.
scalpers.
You know, their
Compared to how many actual
consumers
consumers,
would actually
unfortunately.
bleed their wallets dry.
Yeah.
This
Like,
makes
just-
me so
Because, ooh,
nauseous.
shiny.
Again,
Face down, ass
before
up.
you buy a
Spray.
Switch 2, make sure you actually pay your bills, pay your mortgage,
Yes.
pay your rent, buy food.
Food in a pinch can slide.
Put that shit in a credit card if you can do so. That way you pay it off little by little and build your credit. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is standing on business. Oh my God. What the hell? Listen, customarily, traditionally, we have seen over the years video game consoles and the manufacturers thereof actually reducing the
Can you
price
put this
of
to
the
charge
older
real quick,
consoles.
please?
Of the older.
Yeah,
here.
one of the cables. Is
here,
Sorry, it's almost dead, and I'm gonna have to put on the GPS later. So I can
like
drive
fucking
some places.
you've got to like
you're fine.
whenever they would announce a new console, they would fucking
the
take
last one on sale.
yeah, put the last one on sale in order to sell it out, in order to get
Just let it
it
rip.
discontinuing. The problem is the original Nintendo Switch is still so fucking popular that they're like, okay, well, let's milk these bastards for every penny they're worth.
Pretty much.
They're gonna keep buying. Let's keep milking.
You know, it's funny. I always thought Sony would be the one that would make $80 games.
I know.
Because they pushed the $70 project. But no, Nintendo was the one that went, yeah, fuck it.
We can do it better. Woohoo!
Oh my
Man,
God.
I never thought this is the day I will look at Mario and so, oh wow, it's Mickey Mouse, but from Japan.
So, you know the funny thing about this is,
What?
I have a Nintendo Switch. I barely freaking play it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bought
Because
mine in
there was
I
barely
got mine
any
in a
games to
contest
play
at
on
work.
it.
That is
No,
pretty
I-
awesome.
I got lucky. I ain't never paying for that
I
shit.
think the last time I played it, would it was it Fae Farm or something? When that came out, that was the last time I played it.
I played, last time I played the Switch was Stardew Valley, actually.
That was on PC too. You know what? The fact that Monster Hunter Stories 3 is coming out for Steam means that I have even less of a reason to buy that crap.
Before we continue, let's take a look in the chat real quick over here. Yeah, Christopher Justice regarding the
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Dawn.
It looks the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still want Horizon 3. Go ahead
That
and
is
get it.
Horizon 3.
This
All right.
is not just copy and paste. This is copy paste from the wiki page.
Ah.
And Haley Ray Stout. Yeah, That's my thoughts exactly. Ulysses Fartnarker, I now be getting a Switch 2 in case the price actually increases. Was going to wait for an OLED or Switch 2 Lite, but god damn it, at least my Xbox last Christmas.
At least I got my Xbox
last
Are
Christmas
there any
before it went
actual
up.
games on the Xbox anymore?
Yeah.
Yes.
How the
Sure.
fuck am I gonna buy used games when I get a Switch 2?
Well, yeah, no, you're not.
I'm
That's
also
the funny thing. You're not.
That's the neat part. You're not.
I'm so glad I'm not a Nintendo fan. I ain't paying that.
And
Again,
Kyle-
refer back to the OG Wii ad.
It prints money.
Well, if that one prints money,
Oh
this
my-
one apparently just copies and pastes. Because holy shit.
It siphons
You know what?
it.
Allow me to put at least a small piece of good news before the next article. Darksiders 4 is coming out.
Here's the thing.
They
It
suck.
better be much better than 3. 3 was a
Yeah.
disappointment.
3
Fuck 3.
three
And
for
it
some
pissed me
reason
off because
was-
I
They went
love
Dark
Fury.
Souls and
Yeah.
people didn't like that.
Why was 3 chasing the Dark Souls formula? It makes no sense.
That makes no
No,
sense.
that's
Also-
why it didn't do well.
Also,
Good.
They fucked over Fury so bad.
yeah, and also the controls were extremely
The controls were
difficult.
terrible.
We did not get our horse.
No, you lost the horse like 5
yeah.
minutes in.
They killed the horse.
Also, she had a glitch. I got
I
further
couldn't
than
even
her.
defeat the
She
first
couldn't
boss.
even get
Yeah.
there.
I
yeah.
couldn't even fight the
There
first
were more.
boss.
See, the first Darksiders game, very solid. The second
Perfect.
one was good,
Mwah.
but you could tell the point where the budget ran out.
Yes.
Because we had 2 big worlds to explore, and every other world was like 1 dungeon, and you're done. Move on.
Yeah.
It was still a good game, but you could tell there was a point where, oh fuck, THQ is going under. Darksiders 3, we don't talk about that. And Darksiders Resurrection was
Genesis?
it wasn't the worst
You
game, but it
mean-
was
you
pretty
mean
fun.
Genesis?
Yeah, the one with Strife and War at the
Yeah.
same time. It was fun.
I liked it.
I do hope that they bring back Joey Madeira as the artist. He's the reason why they have that over-the-top heavy metal
Yeah.
album style.
Yeah.
Translated surprisingly well to 3D. I gotta hand it to them. Let me put it this way: that dude looks like he makes the artwork for Disturbed.
Yep.
But anyway, let's talk about something that sounds a little disturbing. Hideo Kojima wants you to learn how to kill people.
I'm sorry.
What? Getting back on the Hideo Kojima subject.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Should
god.
we be concerned?
Never
Yes.
thought I'd be hearing that coming
Now
out
when
of
it
his
comes to
mouth.
Kojima is love. Kojima is life.
No, he's now death.
Well, he is love, life, and death.
So according to Polygon, Hideo Kojima thinks games would be better if more devs knew how to kill people. Apparently, Hideo Kojima has always been training in the ways of the assassin.
What the fuck?
Look at that.
Also,
does that
Patricia
look like
Hernandez.
the face of mercy?
Oh my god.
It looks like squishy squish.
Does
It,
this
it
look-
looks like the face
Yeah,
of a
squishy
squishy
chickies.
dude that you want to
Even
hug.
when he goes-
Guys, he's like 60.
I know,
Don't-
that's the worst
Don't
part.
baby the 60-year-old. That's just weird.
Don't whoopify the 60-year-old grown-ass man.
He has baby face.
Do not ooh the Kojimbo. It's weird.
Do it.
Okay, if Kojimbo not uwu, then why
Why
uwu
look
shake?
ooh?
I mean, he's got the bashful little smirk and like, gee, the
I could kill all
Literally,
of you.
I just want to just squish his cheeks.
Like-
You know, considering his autism towards guns, he probably would eventually end up saying something like this.
Oh
All
my
right,
God,
so
you're
let's get
right.
into the article.
Hindium's Kojimbums, the notoriously offbeat guy, but ever so often the creator of Metal Gear Solid still manages to pop out with an idea or opinion that is so out of pocket that you can't help but to do a double take. In today's installment, Kojima's bored with safe, big budget titles. To be record, he did say that like in the previous big game expo, he basically says there were like 4 games and they all felt like the same game. Come on, guys, do something different. Kojima is bored with safe, big budget titles, and he muses that maybe games would be better if more developers knew how to kill people.
You know?
In a far-reaching interview with fashion company Sense. Why was the company Sense doing an interview with Kojima?
Why wouldn't you want an interview Hideo Kojima?
I mean, okay, cool. I mean, cool. Yeah, sure, whatever. Fuck it.
I don't know. I guess they want to talk some sense into him.
Okay.
He's the liberty. That is a big fucking interview. Okay, let's
Whoa! Okay, we're not gonna
We're
get
not
into all
gonna
that.
read the whole thing, but
hang on. My man's got drip.
this is the man who's got the drip.
Damn.
Oh my god, this is dripping.
The creator.
Ew.
That's
Okay,
why does he
listen.
have a boss title?
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for everyone to see that for themselves
Why does
because
he-
that loaded all on its own.
Why does he have a platinum boss?
Why does he
intro?
have a boss? Those are all like that's a mocap rig that
El
is
Creador.
Okay, so he's inside a little mocap
Little
sphere.
my ass.
That's so cool.
That is so fucking cool.
Look at that shit. My man's dressing like a bathing ape.
Oh my god, this is sexy and smart and
Well, also because
scary.
you know it's fashion.
And hits Kojimbo.
To be fair though, Kojima does know how to dress. He knows a thing or two about like rocking the look.
Goddamn
that
right.
is
It's kind
true.
of funny because most of the time when he goes to a conference, he dresses relatively conservatively. You know, like when he went to like the movie awards, he was wearing a very nice regular suit, except for this massive Ludens Lapel flower on his breast.
Yeah.
Just this huge fucking ostentatious
Yeah, the-
gold and black flower.
Yeah, the Homo Ludens of his
which
logo.
really contrasted with the rest of the suit.
And here he is in a beautiful fucking robe.
You mean a
Like
like
toga fucking
That's a toga.
Yeah.
That's a
like
fucking
bag.
toga.
That's a freaking
it's
no.
a-
You know what that is?
It's like a bed
Your
sheet.
mother's drapes.
Oh my god, doth mother know you weareth
With
her
her
drapes?
drapes.
Ah!
And he still
wrong?
looks fly.
Am I wrong?
Speaking of drapes, the most recent Thor for skin is Beach Store, and it's called Worthy Waves. And every time I hit somebody with a hammer, it makes a rivet sound.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Like, okay, you got to remember something very important, folks. When it comes to fashion, half of it isn't the clothing. It's how you present yourself
Yeah, look at Kubo.
in the clothing. Look at what's his face, Hideki Kamiya, that freaking childhood
Yeah.
photo of him dressed up as the school delinquent, even though
Also-
he's a good boy.
Recently, there was a picture revealed with Kamiya hanging out with Miss Ikumi, the lady who designed most of the monsters for Silent Hill. Apparently, they worked together in Bayonetta, and they had he himself confessed that during an interview they had such a terrible argument during the designing process that she stood up and went, "I can't stand this bald asshole."
Nice.
They made up, obviously, but
Damn.
you gotta understand this business is stressful.
It's-
Anyway,
Yeah.
in a far-reaching interview with the fashion company Sense, Kojima gives his 2 cents on the gaming industry. To put it bluntly, he's not impressed.
Neither are
Kojima
we.
describes watching Summer Game Fest and his many trailer reviews, but despite the number of games highlighted, many of them seem samey and boring. Oh, he did a movie review thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he reviewed Superman a while ago.
What does he think of it?
He says it was very good. It wasn't quite Superman because it showed so much of the man. He went on a whole fucking paragraph. He did we have the Kojima approved seal of approval here.
And if he goes on a rant like that, that means
Yeah.
he fucking enjoys
Meanwhile, for
himself.
this, he goes, "I watched the Summer Games Fest."
All right.
Yep.
Many of what he saw involved fighting aliens or monsters, he says. Meanwhile, as big studios struggle with sales and lay off armies of people, indies are hitting it out of the park. He laments that even with visuals and the systems are pretty much the same. He gets why games go down this route. People like it. But he says it's important to put something really new in there for the industry. He is not wrong, but it is funny to hear him say this when Kojima is such a prominent component of Geoff Keighley's events like Summer Game Fest. But notably, Kojima doesn't use the stage to show off action. In his last appearance in the trailer showcase, Kojima introduced a cinematic of Death Stranding 2 that barely provided any context. Instead, the focus was almost entirely on acting and drama. If there is no risk, there won't be any good things that will be born, he says later in the interview. The disappointment with AAA games might explain why Kojima says that actually he barely plays games at all. For anyone who follows the Bespectacled creator on Twitter, that tracks. He mostly posts about movies and music. He likes to visit museums with his son during his free time. I could kind of create a game just by watching one painting, Kojima claims. I suspect we'll see an indie kick of the game Jam with this very theme within the year. But that actually is already happening. There's a game being made about that. But the most outrageous aspect of the interview is that Kojima casually implies that he's actually quite deadly, right after bemoaning the state of the gaming industry. Don't go to the studio tomorrow. The interview describes an incident where Kojima visited the studio to advise on a stealth game only to walk away feeling lukewarm. People who are making military games, they probably don't know how to dismantle or shoot a gun, he says. So it's kind of sad. Naturally, he's asked if he knows how to do the work a gun himself, and he does. Oh, he does. Yes, because I've been doing this training as well, and I learned so many ways to kill people as well. Kojima says with zero elaboration. So it's like, who? Also, what exactly is Kojima training for? Kojima probably is right, of course, especially when so many games attempt a veneer of realism. But I'm not sure Peak would be better if, say, Aggro Crab actually engaged in some cannibalism before the game's latest update. Some stuff is probably left best to the imagination. You can see the full interview here, which is rife with some amazing photography and more fantastic quotes.
Basically, the link that I want to share.
The link I shared
So
earlier.
yeah, it turns out that Kojima knows how to disassemble, clean, and assemble guns.
Oh my, well, like, okay, that I don't deny because
Wonder how he acts at the gun range.
he's a fiend at the gun range.
He's doing John Wick shit in the
He's,
gun.
I'm imagining, because he is the biggest Westaboo to have ever lived.
This is extra funny because Japan has very strict laws regarding gun laws, so that means he had to go out of his way to ensure he could get a place where he could go use a gun properly. Because even owning a gun is considered like a felony over there.
You also have to remember
He
something
probably has
important.
more guns than every other citizen in that prefecture.
Probably, yeah. You also got to remember something important. When he was
working at Konami when he was doing the Metal Gear series over here, and you can thank Jordan Lee of Futura Sound Productions. By the way, he's the man. He even fucking showed like the degree that Kojima and the dev team for the Metal Gear Solid games that they went to learn how military units act and how they do the shit. And Yoji Shinkawa was in there with them as well. And the entire point is like, okay, we're taking the core dev team on a military training retreat. We're going to learn under an actual military instructor. We're going to learn how to move as a unit, how to actually operate firearms. We're going to a gun range. We're going to shoot targets. You're going to learn how a gun feels. You're going to incorporate that shit into what we do in this game. Don't forget the shit is important. And after he was done with all that stuff, Kojima probably just went to this and said, I'm not done yet.
I mean, look at what we're playing right now in Metal Gear 4. Even now, all the way to the honest, you can see everybody holding trigger discipline, Snake checking the gun, the safety, the sights, the magazine. He goes through the entire procedure. There was that point at the beginning of the game where he very carefully looks at a rifle, pulls out a knife, and checks for explosives.
Underneath. Yeah, right in the beginning, you remember before
It's
he pulled
crazy, but that, like, Kojima's attention to detail comes from experience. And, okay, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what those games are, but I did saw some clips of those games that he mentioned in the Summerfest. And yes, there is a very sad element of everybody's playing this, so everything has to look like this. And it kind of becomes, people have to shake it. Like, say what you will about, okay, look at it this way. Everybody was making fun of him when he announced Death Stranding. Everybody was making fun of him. The Amazon delivery jokes came and went at the speed of sound. And then the game comes out and it's a massive success because of COVID-19. Once again, he needs to stop predicting the future. So
He
now,
stopped for now.
So now a second game comes out, Death Stranding 2.
On the beach.
And guess what? It's also a massive goddamn success. So maybe, just maybe,
You want to listen to the motherfucker who's
appealing to
printing
a
all the money.
the service of the sheer autism that comes with, do you want to build a network?
Okay, but you still have to admit, it is a walking simulator, but it's a fun one.
The funny thing is, you stop walking about an hour in. Very quickly, you start building other structures to get around. You won't be using your legs unless you go into new territory, basically.
Yeah, the sad thing is my ride glitched.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw, man.
What is it with you on glitches? You keep running into that shit.
She has glitches too.
Well, that's because
At least I got further.
you're
up
cursing
three.
your sister with the glitches.
Oh my
listen.
god.
Glitch.
Damn. Is that why your hair turned green?
No.
It turned blue? That
No.
shader fell off?
Do you know how it
Guys?
glitched?
Yeah.
Do you know how
I
it
had the
glitched?
Sonic glitch.
So you know when you get to drive it back here,
Yes.
it got stuck in that building.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the second game basically just added more mechanics, and now you can start building networks of like railways and upside down trains
That's
and
why.
shit going under mountains and underground. And then you meet the VTuber, and the VTuber tells you, "Thank you, I'm happy my mines didn't blow you up." Also, yeah, no, pure blatantly, like Kojima just basically went, "Yeah, I like this VTuber, I'm gonna put her in the game." Also, the creator of Ghost in the Shell shows up in the game as a pizza maker who gets into a kung fu fight with Sam. As
Oh
a
yeah,
shout-out
the
to
pizza,
the raid.
the pizza wusha,
Because how dare you insult my pizza?
and he then teaches Sam
How to
Porter
make
Bridges
pizza.
how to make pizzas and use the pizza kung fu.
Also,
Yeah.
Sam downs a whole fucking pizza in like a minute. Let me put it this way. Let me explain to you what what the fucking Death Stranding experience do. There was a clip of Sam. So he goes, okay. Takes off his hat, puts on a bunny hat, and goes, Otspeko! And a fucking loud, poppy Japanese song starts playing as he gets on a rail line, shoots through the air at 50 miles an hour, drop kicks a man so hard he flies through the air, and then proceeds to kung fu his way through 7 other dudes
Not
before
just
grabbing their
pizza kung
package.
fu, pizza kung fu.
Pizza
remember.
kung fu.
Pizza kung fu.
Before grabbing the cargo, jumping on a motorcycle, and doing a wheelie while the J-pop song is going at full fucking volume. It was the greatest thing I ever saw that day.
Clearly,
goodness.
this has a lot more fucking depth and meaning than we can never
What the
decipher.
fuck, Kojima?
Why the fuck not? Why not?
Hang on a
Why
minute.
not?
Kyle Canada said, I'd rather have the Death Stranding walking sim than interactive Desert Bus 2 where you're hitchhiking the whole way when the bus breaks down.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
See, the
gross.
difference here is that Sam Porter Bridges doesn't let a broken bus stop. He just makes another bus.
He'll take the busted bus and he'll refix it, and it'll be a cool, weird little Tron Legacy light cycle bus.
Oh, small spoilers. The game has been out long enough. Small spoilers. Do you want to know how Higgs managed to survive what happened to him at the end of Death Stranding 1?
Please.
Sure.
He didn't. Turns
He
out
died.
that if you repatriate while you're inside that area of the beach,
You did.
you get stuck. He's been there for 10,000 years.
Damn!
By the time he gets out, there is nothing left of him except the thirst for revengeance. Also, that whole scene that we saw in the trailer. Are you ready for a big spoiler?
What's that?
Are you sure? Fair warning, guys. Big spoiler for Death Stranding 2. You might want to shut your ears for this one. I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
Actually, you know what? Let's save it because Death Stranding 2 is still out. It's
You know
still
what?
hot
Good
right
point.
now.
I'll tell you guys after the video's over. Point in case is, Higgs is fucking crazy. Also, if you play the game during your birthday, you get a special cutscene where the whole cast comes and like,
Wishes you happy birthday.
yeah, including the bad guys. Everybody
Hey, that's
That
nice.
is so adorable.
and then Sam throws a pizza at your face.
All right. And with that, we have reached the end of our program. We appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. You guys have been fantastic on the live chat. Thank you very much.
For the record, this thing is still rumor and innuendo, so I don't really think we like.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Let's leave that until we get like, it's the rumors for the new Pokemon game. Let's just leave that for later.
That would be rumors, but we don't want
Also,
to spread
let's let it cook.
misinformation.
But
Yes.
also, it's going to be on Switch too, isn't it?
Of course it is. It's Nintendo. It's Pokemon. It can only
Then
be
I
there.
guess I won't play it.
Honestly, don't bother. I saw some gameplay of it. It just looks like it looks like Power World with less colors.
All right.
It's
So,
it's painful, dude.
as I said, we've reached the end of our programming, and we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. Now, Angel, we have officially reached the halfway point of the story of Metal
right.
Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, haven't we?
Yes,
And
we
things have gone horribly wrong
So far.
so far.
Yes, unfortunately, things are not looking too good in Guns of the Patriots, mainly because Ocelot has obtained the aforementioned Guns of the Patriots, and he's shooting everybody in the face. And Big Mama is dead, and Big Daddy is
You
dead.
robbed Solid Snake an opportunity to have a mom and child relationship.
Unfortunately, Solid Snake has now become Crispy Snake.
Crispy steak.
It ain't looking good. My boy
only halfway
is
crispy.
burned, chopped, and cooked. But well, you know what? He's not dead. And our friends are still alive. And Johnny Sakaki is hot. And
Johnny
Meryl is
Sasaki.
now, like, ovary activation acquired. So, who knows? We'll see what happens next time, and I hope that you will join us next time on another episode of Los Amigos Play every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Normally, I'm the one that plays the video games, but this time, Mr. Arouse is holding the controller, doing some commentary, and trying to keep the whole place from falling apart. And I hope that you will join us for what will surely turn out to be an incredibly happy and cheerful event full of no sadness at all.
And where can our folks watch this?
On YouTube and
funny.
Kick.
There we go.
You're a little early there, Kyle. Not yet. It's
Ow.
not the-
Damn, dude.
Yo!
Wow!
Ulysses, what the fuck is that?
Thanks, my man.
Ulysses
Bro,
Farnacker giving a
$50
$50 super
chat
chat.
on the way out. Here you go.
Thanks, my
Here
bro.
before y'all go offline. Yo!
Oh, thank you so much.
You're amazing.
Our sincerest gratitude. Know that every single
Damn!
Know that every single one of those things will be used to ensure that we get the best possible hardware so we can bring you the best possible experience because you guys deserve it.
Yes.
And because I want more money.
Hello, Mr. Quake. You're in late. But welcome to the Ravens flock. It's been 20 years of Eddie Guerrero's passing of a heart attack like Hogan. Yeah.
Man, lots of athletes just dying of heart attacks. Please take care of your heart, your health.
Now, for any wrestling fans out there, tune into my program Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my tag partner, Mr. Wanda Rouse.
Don't touch me.
As we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. For this coming edition, last week we went back to our original format. We talked about how Ethan Page defended his North American Championship against Santino Marella.
God damn
See.
it.
And Santino Marella pulled out the Cobra to get the last laugh.
He didn't win the championship, but he did manage to knock Ethan Page down.
And we
It's
also
not about winning, it's about sending a message.
talked about the rematch for the AEW World Title when Hangman Adam Page successfully defended it against Jon Moxley, which should have been the main event of AEW Dynamite, and we already went into an argument about that.
Hey, it's alright, Mr. Quake. We appreciate that you showed up all the same. Feel free to catch the Run Back video. And hey, man,
And the
your
replay.
presence, small as it is, it still will. Even a single grain of sand sand can make the beach just a little more beautiful.
On next week's edition, we will not only talk about the reviews for the week, but we'll also review the main events for Night 1 and Night 2 of WWE SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer.
Happening right now.
Happening
Night
right
1.
now. Night 1 is headlined with the World Heavyweight Championship match as Gunther, the Ring General, defends the championship against CM Punk. And Night 2 is main evented with the undisputed WWE Championship match as the greatest of all time, John Cena, defends against the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes
Oh shit!
in a street fight.
Wait, what? Like there's no arena? They're just fighting on the.
Oh no, you
There's a
fight
ring.
in the arena, and it's basically anything goes.
This would have been a perfect time for Cody to dress like Guile.
Who's to say he won't?
Who's to say he won't, man? It hasn't happened yet.
Come on, Cody. This would be do a flash kick.
That actually would be cool.
Hit that fucker with a sonic boom.
All right, now I'm going to pass the ball over to Juan.
Exactly, and we. Why are you still trying to touch me? I can see that. Holy shit, CM, I don't know what you're talking about.
no spoilers now, we gotta see that later.
Now here's the crazy. Well, we start our week off on a proper note over here with my program, The Black Files, every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. As you see here tonight, we here at the Ravens Flock cover a whole wide swath of stories spanning the spectrum of nerd and geek culture, but on the Black Files, we just hone in on a single story, usually one that's a little bit more serious, usually one that's a little bit more topical and much more wide-reaching, and we tried to cut to the truth of the matter, to the heart of the matter. This past week, we talked about the fucking ridiculousness of censorship and AI control and information and data control that the UK and Australia and now the United States are all trying to get their hands into, because all it took is one.
This has been building up for a while, mind you. This is just like the final text of all of these forces coming together. So we gotta stand strong now more than ever to fight against the evils of this censorship.
The corpos cannot win.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
We
We
have
got
a
a city to burn.
Yeah, exactly.
And as you could, and to answer, what's his face from earlier? What's his? God, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to.
Mario something?
Yep, yeah, Mario Rocha. Mario Rocha was basically saying like, "Hey, you're sure there's no way to go around the AI thing and YouTube?" Here's the thing: you can't use a VPN on that because it's something they're incorporating directly into YouTube as a whole. They're putting it up in the US first, so you can try to use like Canadian YouTube. You can try to use like fucking Eurasian somewhere Pakistani YouTube.
Man, it's a good thing that I'm all the way in Algeria over here.
I know. I'm gonna have a great time with Venezuelan YouTube over here.
Yeah, man. I'm keeping it real over in Cape Town, South Africa.
Why were you sounding Jamaican?
I know, I was about to say that.
Because
sounds
he's a Jamaican visiting Africa. He wants to get in touch with the other side.
Because
of
I
the
visited
spot.
Jamaica. Because I visited Jamaica before flying over to South Africa.
Wait, sorry, I'm in Africa now. Click, click, clickety, click, 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 click,
I don't know
click.
what you're talking about. So,
Hyenas.
at your own risk, and also Genie
Holy
Rick.
shit!
Oh my God! No, you've been an inner flocker for 35 months.
Also, Sarah Serenity, how you doing? Welcome to the Ravens Flock. Unfortunately, you tuned in just as we were about to wrap up. Juan, continue.
And if you want to catch other stories over here, then you better believe, if you want to catch other stories that delve into the darker side or the more serious side of nerd and geek culture, then request access every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on our program on YouTube and Kick for The Black Files.
And of course, tune in to our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my motley crew of nerds as we discuss the latest news and topics circulating in the world of geek culture. Whether it's a slow week, a busy week, or even a dead week, no matter how badly corpos want to jack up their prices to get more money, there's always something to talk about, and we'll be here to share with each and every one of you. But we will not give out any pointers about killing people.
You sure?
That's Kojima's job. And Sir Christopher Lee's job, remember?
Yeah, I was going to say, I
he
feel
had to
like
teach
that
Peter
responsibility should belong exclusively to those people.
Fine, I
Alrighty,
guess
thanks,
we'll
peace,
become game
dudes.
developers so we can learn how to kill people.
Appreciate it.
Dude, do you have any idea how hard you have to try to be on Kojima's level?
Do you have any idea the sound a man makes when he is stabbed? Because I do.
Okay.
That is not the sound a man makes. He doesn't scream out.
Cut to
It's
Peter
more of a-
Jackson going slightly paler by the
You
second.
see, what happens is that you actually he actually gasps for air because it's a shock to the system. I'm not going to disclose how I know this, but trust me when I say, I can tell you with absolute certainty. That's not going to be the reaction I'm going to give Peter. So when Grima Wormtongue comes and stabs Saruman, he's going to gasp in disbelief, and then I'm going to
Go
fall
to the
over.
whole filming crew like dead silent, like.
So, Grima, are we ready to roll?
First of all, doesn't matter. Okay, thank you for the engagement.
Appreciate it.
Number one. Number two.
Sarah Serenity, we hear you, and
Sorry
we
to
hope
hear,
that you're
Chief.
feeling.
If you need if you need a friend, you are free to message us privately, and we'll chat. With
We're
you.
always here to help you because I will be your own personal Jesus.
Now, that being said, folks, once again, we do thank you all for tuning in tonight. You guys have been fantastic, and this is something we've been doing for a very long time, working hard and staying strong to make
Your voice,
our
our
mission. With that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, Dragonfang Cosplays, Zion Rose Cosplay, K-Story Cosplay, and yours truly, Juan Arouse. As we bring you the latest news in the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, working hard and staying strong, making your voice our mission. Join us as we go live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell, stay up to date on all of our content, become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button, ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show. Nerds watching all over the internet, we are the Ravens Flock, and we are out.
It really does look like the light of God behind my head there for a second.